Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. Today, that's right, here at the Miniwargaming studio, filming a battle report for all of you. Let's begin.
The Dark Kid.
Hello and welcome to another battle report. I'm here at Miniwargaming. We are playing Mission 33, Priority Target. The forces of the Custodes will be taking on the Drukhari in this epic confrontation. Yes, I'm really excited about it. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like, share, subscribe, sit back, enjoy as we test and we showcase the new Drukhari. The Dark Kin indeed. To the armies! And here we have 2,000 points of Drukhari with the new Codex and the Book of Rust supplement, which I'm really excited about showcasing. Now, instead of going for a real Space Raider detachment, I decided to try the Triple Patrol. And the reason being is I wanted to make sure I had a detachment of Cult of Strife to have access to the really cool stratagems from Cult of Strife in the Book of Rust that I believe really boost the ability of Witches, Hellions, and Reaver Jetbikes. So that was the main thing. Now, 3 patrols cost 0 command points. And the patrol with your Warlord, which in this case is the Succubus, gives you 2 command points. You start the game with 14 command points. You start the list building process with 14 command points. I did spend 4 command points pre-game for 2 additional relics, essentially 1 on the Hecatrix and 1 on the Archon, and then for 2 extra Warlord traits, 1 on the Archon and 1 on Mr. Booga Booga Homunculus. Ooga Booga! That's right, he will scare the Booga out of your objective secured units. So excited to try him out. Okay, so first patrol. Kabal of the Blackheart Detachment, led by Master Archon Skari himself. He is running Hatred Eternal and the Jinn Blade, because why not? 10 Incubi in 1 big unit. Now, you could split it up into 2 units of 5 if you wanted to, but I decided to bring the 1 big unit here. Then we have 10 Cablite Warriors. They have been upgraded to Trueborn, 2 Blasters in the unit, 1 Dark Lance, and a Phantasm grenade launcher. Pretty standard, very reliable damage output unit. And 1 Raider with a Shock Prow and a Dark Lance. That's it. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward, mostly because it's WYSIWYG. So I wanted to make sure that I showed that off. Then we have our second patrol, which is the Cult of Strife patrol. This one is led by the Succubus, who is the Warlord, giving her access to the Dark Lotus Toxin relic, giving her Shardnet and Impaler, an extra damage for damage 3 and an extra strength. And I've taken precision blows for her, giving her the ability to do mortal wounds when she rolls hit rolls. Because her weapon is 3 damage now, every roll of a 6 to hit is going to be 3 mortal wounds. And I will be rolling randomly for her combat drugs, because I like all of the results, except for the 6, but that's okay. Then we have 2 units of 10 Witches, each with a Hecatrix, with a Blast Pistol, Phantasm grenade launcher, each squad with Hydra Gauntlets and a Shardnet and Impaler. I'm rolling randomly for the combat drugs. And then I have 1 with a Power Sword and 1 Hecatrix with an Agonizer. And I've spent the command point to give her more Veins Agonizer to make sure that she can hold things in combat that is not vehicle or titanic. I did bring 1 unit of 10 Hellions. Why 10? Because I only own 10. If not, I would probably try and squeeze in 15 to 20 because they're awesome. Phantasm grenade launcher on the Sergeant as well. Rolling randomly for combat drugs. Then 9 Reaver Jetbikes with 3 Heat Lances. And 3 Grav Talons. They buff the Grav Talons. They do mortals on 6s. They do D3 mortals on a 6 when they charge in, instead of just 1, which is awesome. And last but not least, a Dark Creed Coven patrol with the Ooga Booga Homunculus himself, with just the Fear Incarnate Warlord trait, 2 units of 5 Mandrakes for some forward deployment, and actions. 2 Chronos. One of them has a probe to give the reroll ones to wound aura in close combat. Both of them have vortexes. And 1 unit of 10 Hemok sites. Just 10. That's it. Just to babysit your back home objective. And then, of course, 3 Raiders with Dark Lances and Grizzly trophies. Dark Creed with Grizzly trophies. -3 to leadership within 3 inches. And then a 6-inch aura, of course, of -1 to combat attrition tests. Really helps the Phantasm grenade launchers do a lot of work. As well as the Incubi with their Fight Lost power really works nicely. As well as the Ooga Booga, -3 leadership to stop objectives secured and prevent actions from happening. Well, there you have it. Let me know what you think down below. I'm going to be sort of tweaking this list. I believe this is a good list, but let me know what you think in the comments. Let's take a look at what the Custodes have brought to the battle. So I thought I'd roll combat drugs because all of my combat drugs are random, so I get to roll 2. So let's start with the Succubus. She's going to go for +1 weapon skill. Cool. And +1 strength, so she becomes strength 5. Nice, that's pretty cool. I don't mind that whatsoever, especially against a bunch of Custodes. Yeah, exactly. So this unit over here, what are they going for? Oh, if you roll doubles, you have to roll both dice again. Oh, okie dokie, I'll take that. So +1 toughness, nice. That's one of my favorites. And +1 attack when they charge or heroically intervene. Awesome. Then the one with more veins, Agonizer. She's going to go for +1 weapon skill as well. And +1 attack when they charge. That's one of the reasons I love rolling, because they're all good. The Hellions over here are going to go for +1 strength. Nice, making them strength 5. Awesome. And 3 is +2 movement. Woohoo! They're going to be fast. They move 16 inches now. Super fast Hellions. And the Reaver jet bikes are going to go for +1 ballistic skill. Yay! That's one of my favorites with the heat lances. And +1 strength, making them also strength 5 in close combat. Like, you could pick them and you can pick multiples. I love rolling because they're all quite good. And the odds are you might get one like her. The weapon skill is like useless on her. But you might get one that doesn't work. But the other one's more than likely going to be something that you will use. And here we have 2,000 points that Josh from Miniwargaming has brought for the game. Okay, Josh, take it away. What have you brought to fight the Dark Kin?
So this is a patrol detachment of Shadowkeepers.
I love Shadowkeepers. They're my favorite.
Honestly, it was the scheme that I liked the best.
Yeah.
Not the standard kind of gold scheme.
Is this the actual Shadowkeeper scheme?
There's more red than there would normally be. This
cool.
is... To give you the little bit of background that you don't need, but you might enjoy, this army was originally for 30k. It's supposed to be the Warders of the Vaults of Rython, but it also works the Shadowkeepers in modern 40k, so...
I love it.
Figured, why the heck not? Going through the force up front for the first HQ choice, that is good old Captain General Trajan Valoris. He's going to wear a helmet because, I don't know, I just prefer that for my miniatures.
Why would you go out into the 40th millennium without wearing a helmet?
It just seems foolish. Next to him, we have a shield captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike. So he's going to be eating up a lot of my command points here. Went for the Orc Aquilus.
Yep.
And then he is Indomitable Constitution and Superior Creation.
Yeah, 5 up, feel no pain, 9 wounds, 3 up, invulnerable save, rerolling charge, super jet bike.
Are you telling me that this isn't super original for me and other people do this?
The fact that I could fire those off is fantastic. All you need is to spend the 2 command points when we start the game to make him a Victor of the Blood Games to get a free reroll every single turn.
Get out of my mind, man.
And there you have it, the Mr. Unkillable Super Jet Bike. Okay.
Oh, trust me, he's died.
Yeah, of course he's
tried-
died.
he's
I
died
know,
many
I
times.
have him in my Astra Militarum list that I've been running.
Oh, nice.
And he's great as actually, he's better off if you use him like later in the game than if you just run him up. Like
Yeah.
if you just keep him back and then pounce, he can be pretty nasty.
I love him mid-game. Okay, so going over to the troops on the far side there, we've got 3 squads of Custodian Guard. 1 squad up front, it is 4 Custodians, 2 with the Guardian Spears and Misericordias, and then 2 with Sword and Board.
Yep.
Behind them, 2 squads, just Sword and Board.
I love it. Shield Wall right here.
Yeah, it took me a while to get these minis all together, so I'm kind of excited to get the chance to use them a little bit more. Elite choices behind them, I've got a squad of 4 Aquilon Custodians. They all have their Lastrum Stormbolters and their Solarite Power Gauntlets, as well as the Misericordia.
Yeah.
Seems the standard kind of way to run them.
Yeah.
I also have a Vexillus Praetor there, Storm Shield, Misericordia, and the Vexilla Magnifica.
Yeah, -1 to hit.
Yes, sir. Behind them, to round out the list, I've got 2 squads of 4 Virtus Praetors, just with Hurricane Bolters and Interceptor Lances. Nothing fancy on them.
There you go. Well, if you want something fancy, look for the Shadowkeepers. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really fun. Okay, let's dive in to deployment. And here we are after deployment. Josh, who won the role to move the first objective?
I did.
Well, I think I made you move.
Well, okay,
first,
so you
right?
won the role.
I won the role, but I
forced
forced you to. Yeah, so you picked your deployment zone. And then I made you the defender, so you would move 1, and then I moved 2, and then you move 1? Or
Yes.
the other way around? I don't know.
No, I
Which
think
one
you
is
got it
it?
right the first time.
Technically, this is the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I moved 2 is what the important thing is. Then we deployed back and forth. You put...
We got a unit of jet bikes hanging out there. Shield Captain.
Which you did pay the 2 CP to make
did
him
pay
a
the 2,
victor of the Blood Games.
I'm probably going to use more than 2 rerolls on him. It'll pay for itself.
Instantly. Yeah, it'll be
exactly.
great. Yep.
Unit of Custodian Guard. So it's the 2 3-man squads here.
Yep.
I got my Vexillus Praetor hanging out, Trajan in the middle there.
Yep.
The other squad of Custodian Guard, bikes on the other flank. Terminators waiting to show up later.
Okay, they are in Deep Strike. Now I've decided to put Archon Skari and a unit of witches, the ones that have the whip, so that's Morvain's Agonizer, and then the Succubus with the ones that don't have the whip. The Hellions and the Reaver Jet Bikes just hiding back away from Hurricane Pattern Bolters, as well as the Hemok Sights. I've got the Trueborn with the Shock Prow here, the Incubi with Ooga Booga right in that. I love that name. Ooga Booga is in that Raider, 2 Chronos, Mandrakes, and I haven't put anything Deep Strike, which is very unusual for me. I love, usually I put stuff in Deep Strike all the time. As for secondary choices, what did you take?
This is always the toughest question for me because I try to remember. So I took the mission secondary.
Yeah, so priority targets. I wonder which one it's going to be.
You know what? I might surprise you. I'm not going to surprise you.
I wonder which one mine's going to be because I took the exact same one.
Went for domination.
Right, and that's why you pulled the objectives closer to the middle to have a little bubble of
Yeah, I
hole
don't
3.
quite have the mobility that you do, so I might as well
Try and just fight for
circle
it.
the wagons in the middle there and see what
I like
can do
it.
with that.
Yep. I also
and then-
took domination, by the way, but I'm super fast, so I can kind of spread out, and I moved this one away. So if I can isolate and kill it like a part of the army, it'll be a little easier for me to get.
And then grind them down. I'm hopefully going to be killing more than you.
If you don't, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
If you go first, however, you won't. I don't think you'll kill anything.
I don't think I'll be able to get anything.
Which means that if you go first, that actually helps me mitigate those 3 secondary points. But I went for deploy scramblers, which I still think is the best one for Dark Eldar. Just in general, it's just a fantastic strat. Even though some people online are like scramblers and mamblers, but I like it. So leave a comment down below. Tell me how much you love scramblers. Be like, I love scrambled eggs. Okay. Okay, so we'll go. That's right. I guess we should roll to see who goes first. Josh, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Good luck.
Have fun, sir.
Have fun. Good luck. What does the forces of the Emperor? What have they said? I have to go first. There's no. And you roll 1.
Fantastic.
Which means
I can roll ones whenever you need me to.
Which does mean that I'm going to have to jump into your face, which means you might actually get some kills. No, I wanted to go second. That's okay. Okay, turn 1, Power from Pain activated into the movement phase. End of movement phase, turn number 1. So I did advance with the Dark Lance and the Archon's Raider. So Master Archon Skari has moved up just to touch the objective, so I have 1. The Incubi and Ooga Booga have moved up to touch that, so I get my 3 objectives for domination. Just need to make sure I get points. The Super Succubus, the Master Succubus Show Stealer is over here. I've put as many guns as I can aimed at that unit of jet bikes, essentially, because I want to try and take them out. Dark Lances seem like a great choice to kill jet bikes. They are within 6 inches of the Vexilla though, so -1 to hit, except for the Dark Lance on the Trueborn, because exciting. The Chronos have moved up. The Helion's advanced because they have like 16-inch move to go here. However, I kept them within 12 inches of the bikes, so I can do they can challenge each other and get like bonuses with the strat. And then the Mandrakes on this side moved up. Deployed Scramblers in No Man's Land, because they move 8, so they were able to clear the 6-inch zone. And then I put the other unit of Mandrakes in reserve to come back via Deep Strike next turn, or anywhere on the board within 9 inches. They went back into the shadows, which is really exciting. Okay, so with that, let's dive into some shooting. First things first, I'm just going to do the stuff that doesn't have a choice. So this one here is going to shoot into that unit of jet bikes.
So real quick, just to figure out before I pop the strat, if I'm going to, how many Dark Lances have we got totally here coming?
One at strength 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Dark Lances.
4. Okay.
4 Dark Lances. One of them's hitting on 3s. The rest of them will be hitting on 4s because of the... Oh, no. So yeah. So one is hitting on 3s. The rest are hitting on 4s.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Cool.
No arcane genetic alchemy for me.
That's the...
Wound on 4s.
Yeah. Transhuman. Okay. So we'll do this Dark Lance first. Hitting on 4s. It hits. Ooh. Wounding on 3s. That is not a wound. Cool. The one from the Ooga Booga Homunculus Raider back there. Okay. So hitting on the 4s for him. Nope. He misses. And then the one from the Dark Lance over here, from the Raider, hitting on 4s. It does hit. And wounding on 3s. That is an invulnerable save for the jetbikes.
4 up.
He's okay. The Beard saves you. And then the one Dark Lance from the other hits on a 2. Because, it was on a 2, not a 3, because of the Trueborn. And on a 3, aha! Okay. My Skari face sees your beard. He's fine. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all I got. So... It's gonna come down to the nitty gritty when it comes. Oh wait, I think I have some phantasms. I don't know if I'm in range though. No, I'm not in range of 18, if anything. So with that, I will take my priority targets. I will take my domination, and I will get my first scramblers, which is great. Get some secondaries without having to kill a single thing. However, now it is on to the Custodes. Your move, Emperor's Lubbers. Emperor Lubbers, I think is what it would be. Like a landlubber, you get it? Like a pirate?
I enjoyed that with the sort of boat type theme you get going on with the Dark Eldar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very, very good trash talk, Skari. I'm proud.
Okay, so end of movement. You have moved them onto that objective. You moved and advanced this unit up the board, ready to countercharge when the witches get over there. You've decided to keep the little castle alive to keep your priority objective.
One more turn for this.
Correct. You decided to bring the jet bikes, just shuffle them and bring the captain over. Biggest thing there is you could have moved the jet bikes up there, moved the captain up there, taken that objective in the middle. However, you're sacrificing quite a bit of I can literally countercharge you with my whole army.
Would have been just too crazy. If I had some legitimate quote unquote tank busting, I probably would feel a bit more confident.
Like with salvo launchers. Like if you had some salvos, you could pop it, then charge the units inside. Makes sense. They advanced as well this way, just to kind of start moving towards objective number 1 over here. And other than that, you've got a bunch of Hurricane Bolters and stuff to shoot at me.
Indeed, sir. And
then Trajan and the Vexilla have just kind of stayed back, and you still have your Aquilons in reserve, ready to come down and start putting on the pain when they show up.
Indeed.
Okay, so the shield captain starts the firing, shooting into this raider. Das Raider. It is a Coven Raider, so I cannot use the -1 to hit on it.
Oh,
so
good
you just.
Of course, I knew that.
The plan.
Show me 2s to hit.
That's right, rerolling 1s because he still doesn't care about whether I'm core or not.
He really wants to make sure he impresses himself.
That's right. He is, and he also gets a reroll to wound roll per turn or whatever.
He gets the free Victor of the Blood Game point.
Yeah, which you might as well use because I'm not going to charge him at the end of this turn. Real wounding on 5s though.
There's 2 so far, and the reroll says...
1 command point well spent already. No AP on these, correct?
Correct.
So 4 up saves. I take 3 damage. He has 7 remaining. Amazing. Big unit of bikes, yeah, 4 of them shooting into the same raider. I like it. That's 24 shots, which is, bolters, one of the best things you can use to kill a bunch of Dark Eldar.
He's going to do this twice.
Yeah, makes sense.
And for 2s to hit.
Correct. I wish I had better hit value modifiers. The beards! The beards! I'm going to have nightmares! So many beards!
I think you won't be the first person to have about that. Show me the 5s!
4. Okay, 4 more. Feel no pains. Feel no pains. I don't have that anymore. 4 up armors. Yeah, it takes 2. Down to 5 remaining. You have bracketed him.
Second volley.
That's right.
Feel bad.
No.
It's all about just...
That was only 12 of them.
Trying to demoralize my opponents in any way possible.
The beards! Get out of here. More beards. Okay, and...
5s.
Okay, 3 this time. Okay, so 3. 4 ups. Hooray! I only take 1, down to 4. Okay, enough to soak up at least 1 more thing of shooting.
Well, I've got 1 more thing to shoot with.
There you go, and shooting. So
I'll pop the 1 CP to go Blood Game Veterans on them. So 6s to hit are going to auto wound.
Nice, that's fantastic. So 1 CP to make them do amazing with their bolters. So auto wounds on 6s. He's just trying to... You're leveraging your beard power.
Yeah, I was hoping to not have to do this, but... that's
Well, that's 1. Okay, not bad. 1 so far. At least, well, that's an auto one. But if you were to roll like 4 6s, I would have been bad news bears for me.
Bad. Again, this is only the first of the volley.
Oh, that's right. So 5 of them so far.
Yes, sir.
Might as well just roll them now. See if it matters. They take 2, down to 2 remaining.
I'm getting there.
He's slowly getting there. Okay, second and last volley here. Oh, another auto wound right there. So many bolter shots.
So many 6s in that.
So many bolter shots. I love it. And that's okay. So 3, including that one. I have 2 wounds remaining. I need to make 2 of these, Josh. I need to make 2 of them. Are you ready? I am. Ha! Okay. Does the raider survive? Oh, and I will spend a CP to reroll 1 because I might as well. 4 up. He's okay. He lives with 1. Woo! Oh my goodness gracious me. What a lucky raider. Also, once my transports are cut open and you can do that, but to my infantry, I will have a very few army very quickly. Very few army. Very quickly. Actually, it's good because it stops you from killing something.
Yes.
Which also means that you won't get your...
I was close to no cigar.
Oh, so close. I got lucky with that there. Okay, so with that, anything else you can do this turn?
I'm looking desperately for it, but no.
Okay, you're like, can I?
Is there anything?
Nothing I can do. Okay, so with that, we dive into turn number 2. I do get 15 points for holding...
I think I get a couple points on my turn.
You get 3 points, for your priority target. So I got off lightly that first turn. I'll get my 15 for primary. Moving on to my Drukhari, turn 2. The Mandrakes are going to come in that I put into reserve last turn. And then now it's Power from Pain Battle Round 2. So my whole army gets Advance and Charge, except for the Cablite stuff, which also gets +1 to hit now in combat, which, the Archon already hits on 2, so whoop-de-doo. Caveat, we did forget, Trajan gives reroll 1s to wound. Now, we looked the footage. He rolled 7 1s to wound with those bikes. So we're going to re-roll that. Roll it.
Okay.
Roll it, my good sir. No problem.
Very gentlemanly.
On 5s to wound, does it matter? 2 more saves. Okay. So 2 more saves on this, which will be... so 1 goes through, but that means that will be enough to kill it. So they would have been on 3 wounds before they shot. So then they would have killed it with those shots as well, which is awesome. Cool. Which means
I'll take a kill however I can.
Which means I wouldn't have had to use the reroll save because it would have just died, basically. Okay, so I'll get my command point back. However, does the vehicle explode? It does. Good thing there was, I think it might have only been the Talos nearby. Like
even the Talos would have been a shot.
I mean, the Grotesques, yeah, no, they were back. Yep. Or the Chronos. However, I do need to roll for everybody involved inside, which is 11. So I'll roll 6. So 1 goes down. So that's 6, and then 5 more. So 1, 2 witches go down in the explosion. Okay, so you do get your 3 points for kill, because we did remember that. Fantastic. I'm in the middle of my movement phase here. Archon Skari is moving up to here. He'll still have that same movement because he can disembark 3 and move. They moved and advance. They can actually advance and charge and shoot, which is awesome because they have power from pain. And with that, we're moving, and I've moved my jet bikes, and we'll come back after the movement phase. Okay, how's that feel, Josh?
It feels a little embarrassing, but much better.
It's all good. You know, it's not like you don't play a million different armies and have to remember all the rules.
I remember some of them sometimes. Old Valorous, I think it's the second time I've ever used them.
Cool. So. Yeah, reroll 1s to hit and wound is pretty snazzy. Okay, 3 more points for the Custodes, jumping into turn number 2. Okay, so after the death of the Raider, I moved around. The Raider that was here disembarked the Succubus that did advance 1 inch. And witches, they got out and then moved around this forest, ready to potentially charge into here, which is exciting. Then the Raider moved up here and picked up all the other witches to keep them in a nice little shell. This Raider moved up from there filled with Trueborn, so that I can shoot it, then fire and fade it forward and get the blasters and all the Darklands stuff into there if I need to, which is exciting. Gives me some extra shooting. They zoned out the board here, and the jet bikes moved from here to here to zone out the board here, and then the board is zoned out from here to here with this. The Mandrakes that were under here went back into Deep Strike using their once per game into the shadows. The Hellions stayed right where they are. Great countercharge unit, just waiting for the right moment to strike. They moved up. Archon Skari is going on a suicide mission just for fun. That's for viewership, okay? Click a like down below to see how long do you think Archon Skari will last? 1 turn? Half a turn? You know, battle round and a half.
You'll give him an Overwatch.
We're taking bets, okay? And then the unit of Mandrakes that was in reserve came into the Custodes deployment zone outside of 12 so they wouldn't get shot to hell. And are deploying Scramblers in my opponent's deployment zone. So I've done mid-board, opponent's deployment zone, and I just need to do my deployment zone, which is like the easiest one. As I see, Scramblers, free 10 points. Like, why wouldn't you take Scramblers every single time? The Homunculus Ooga Booga and his Incubi are just inside of the Raider, just waiting. They're just waiting. So it'll be super exciting. Okay, with that, let's dive into the shooting phase. Okay. Archon Skari is going to start the festivities with his blast pistol, strength 8, -4, d6 damage into your custodian guard. Ooh. Are you doing anything there?
No, sir. You may fire.
Okay, blast pistol. Hiya! He hits. Needs 3s to wound. He does. That's an invulnerable save. Good old storm shields. Ooh. Are you gonna let it go through?
I will let it go.
Are you sure you don't want to use the reroll before we get to your bikes?
It's okay.
D6 damage. I will spend a CP to reroll the damage.
There it goes.
1 damage. Archon Skari, be very afraid. Okay, be very afraid. That was a great example you're setting, Master Archon, for the rest of the Kabal raiding force. What kind of example is that? The witches in here are going to shoot into them with a Phantasm grenade launcher. So D3 shots. 3 shots. Very nice. What's the leadership? 9?
Leadership 8.
Leadership 8. So 2 hits. I need to beat an 8 on 2d6. So first one does not. Second one does not. Okay, so no mortal wounds there. Okay, these witches over here are going to shoot into the bikes. I've got a blast pistol, a plasma grenade, and a bunch of little pistols as well. Blast pistol is pretty much the same as Archon Skari's as well.
Now, for later on, assuming they will, what's the strength of the shooting coming from the...
Their strength 3.
Okay.
But on 6s to wound unmodified, they become 2 damage. So I'm looking for 6s for their shooting, essentially. Yeah, do you want to use anything on them?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, so 1 blast pistol. That hits. And wounds. 1 invulnerable save. Uno invulnerable save.
There it is. Show
The beard! Beardy! It's like cheesy, but different. How many plasma grenade shots? 5 plasma grenade shots. That's right. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Nothing.
Christopher Walken throws a grenade at me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular little pistols. I grabbed 7 out of my pocket. Look at that. That's fantastic. Needing 4s to wound. Ooh, nothing. Ooh, baby. Okay, what else do I have? The Dark Lance here. We'll shoot into them.
Tragic.
You're not going to use any CP?
No.
Ooh, look at that. Hits. That's a wound. 1 invulnerable save. Fails it.
4 up.
And nope, he's good. Good old invols. Yeah.
Everybody loves them.
Okay, so this guy is now going to shoot into that unit of jet bikes.
Okay.
Do you want to use anything?
No.
No, cool. Does it hit? It does. Does it wound? It does. 1 more invulnerable save. He makes another one, and I will spend 2 CP for Fire and Fade. It'll move up, and I'll come back.
Now what guns are coming here?
Now the Trueborn are going to shoot at you. So I'm going to do all the rifles will actually shoot into here. So I'm going to do 7 rifle shots into there, which will be just poison. Then I've got 3 of the blast pistol type shots into here. So 3 of them hitting on 2s, unmodifiable.
And strength 8.
Strength 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can have it.
What, sorry?
I said you can have it.
Okay. So that's a Dark Lance with the minimum 4 damage and 2 d6s as well. And then the Phantasm Grenade Launcher will also go into here because he's not in range of that one. Okay, so we're going to do the Dark Lance first. Hiya. It hits. And I need to wound with that. Nope. And then the 2 blasters. 2 hits. And 1 wound. 1 wound from the blaster.
Bound to fail one eventually.
That'll be D6 damage.
Go ahead.
Okay, D6 damage for 5.
And that kills the bike.
Uno guy goes kaput. Oop. Hooray! The entire firepower of the Battle of Gettysburg. 1 bike goes down. And then I have... Oh, the Phantasm Grenade Launcher does 2 shots. Does they hit? They do. And the leadership 8 as well.
I believe they are 9 on the bike.
Okay, well, I'll roll, see if it matters. First one will not matter, because I don't have a negative modifier there. Second one... Yes, take a mortal! Whee!
Ooh, tragic.
Woohoo! Yeah, Torment Phantasm Grenade Launcher. Yay! Yeah, take that. Okay, and then we've got them to shoot. 3 wounds here, 2 wounds there. They're actually going to shoot into the guard.
I think you have the rifle still here, right?
Oh, shoot, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. That's so kind of you. You're so...
I do my best.
You're so kind. 2s to hit. I do get 1 reroll to hit with the Trueborn that I haven't used yet because of Kabal Blackheart. Nope. And 4s to wound. So 4 just regular armor saves. Will they do what the Archon could not? Yes!
They totally will.
They totally will. That's why you should never get phased when your opponent starts spiking dice. Just keep on playing. It's gonna balance out at some point, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna measure them and then I'll make a decision. So I'm gonna do 1 flamer here, 1 flamer there because they're in range, and then the other 2 guns into the guard. Cool. Okay, so the 1 flamer into the bikes, D6 shots. Ooh, that's a mad dice.
Spicy.
Yeah, mad dice. Needing 6s to wound because you're toughness 6. However, I do get 6s do 2 damage if they go through, which is exciting. Nope. And then D6 into that one over there. 4 auto hits, which are pretty much the exact same as everything else. So I'm going to roll the 2d6 shots from the other one. So, ta-da. Hitting on 4s because they advanced. Yeah. And then wounding on 5s. Woohoo! 1 minus 2.
We're okay.
That's fine. Lots of rolling for no reason. Okay, then we've got some other shooting on this side of the battlefield. I have one Dark Lance that I'm going to see if I'm still in range of those jet bikes. I don't know if I am. Okay, so they're just out of range. He did kill the one in range. I should have just started shooting with that unit, but I forgot that he was over here. Into here, so into the bikes, on a 4, missed. Cool, that keeps that simple. Other than that, that's it for my shooting. I think we're going to go into charging. I'm going to charge with the witches first. However, they will use flawless approach, so you cannot overwatch them.
Gotcha.
Which is a Cult of Strife stratagem, just so they can make it in. Because you're not in combat with anybody, I get +1 to my charge roll, because you're not in combat with anybody. How far do they go? 8, so that should be enough. Okay, so flawless approach. They didn't get overwatched, they rolled an 8, they make it in there. Now I'm going to roll for the Succubus. She's going to try and make it in as well. That's a 5. She's already in combat there. So is she within 6? She definitely is. So just there. Barely, but she just makes it in. They need a 12 to charge here. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it. See if it matters. Oh.
Wow.
Well, they're within 12, so they have to roll an 11. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. Woo! They were over here. Advance and charge. Right, what, sorry?
So I'm in a glass case of emotion, yeah.
Woo! Go, baby. Just literally 1 inch away. Hilarious. I'm going to make sure I leave enough room for Archon Skari to move by. Okay, so Skari will jump in. Why not? He'll go as 7. Yay, go, my pretties. Apparently, Archon Skari had a plan the entire time. He knew that Kronos would come and help him. Wow, that was a great roll. Okay, so you can interrupt. You have enough CP to interrupt. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Super Mega Witch of Death. Okay. Right? Do you want to use any strats at all before we start?
I think I might go over some of your stats off camera for a second there.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Potentially.
But check this out. Oh yeah, let's see what she can do. Woo! Okay, so let's start with Super Succubus. Yeah, the Monster Succubus, the Show Stealer. Woo-hoo-hoo! So she has 7 attacks, and she got +1 strength. So she is strength 5 with her Dark Lotus and Shardnet. So she's wounding on 5s, -2 AP. 6s to hit are 3 mortal wounds.
See what you get there, friendo.
This is not 14 hit rolls. It's just 7. Can you imagine? 14 hit rolls? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Okay, 6s! 1. So she does just 3 mortal wounds instantly.
There's 1 dead bite.
Oh, I love that so much. And then you didn't spend any CP, so I do wound on 5s with reroll 1s. 6s are AP 3. So 2 that are AP 3, 2 that are 2 AP, and I didn't reroll anything.
They just go to a 4 pinball either way.
Yep, so they're all 3 damage.
Yeah. Oh no.
I will kill 1 more bike.
Yep.
Bloop. Okay, well, that's not bad for a 75-point model. Wah. Okay, awesome. So then she's going to use her Show Stealer to just consolidate in any direction. She's just going to consolidate somewhere around this way, just like that, to make sure that she doesn't have to go closer, just to get her in a position that's going to be more advantageous later in the game. Okay, so Archon Skari is going to declare his attacks. Are you going to use any CP to stop me from re-rolling a bunch of stuff?
I will not. As much as I love those 2 models, I don't think it's worth the 2 CP.
Okay. Custodes do get really CP hungry, so I can see how I'd want to leave it later in the game. Okay, so 7 attacks for Archon Skari with the Djinn Blade. Hitting on 2s. I will consolidate this way, by the way. Just like a little bit like that. 7 attacks hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of Hatred Eternal. He is strength 4, so 5s, but he rerolls everything because he hates everything. So that would be 4 invulnerable saves at 3 damage apiece.
Let's see if I can spike some 3-ups.
That will be both of them if you don't use a CP reroll.
Nope. Kronos are kind of spooky. Down these guys go.
Okay, well, I believe this jet bike is the closest model. So Archon Skari will go boop this way, and then these Kronos will boop, boop, also go closer this way and protect Mr. Skari from some retaliation. Would you like to interrupt with him?
I will Ooh, I can pop the 1 CP version. Get a couple swings going for it.
Yeah, because you're on an objective, right?
I am, yeah.
I do have a 4-up invul in combat. They are toughness 3. They're T4 this time.
T4, yeah, I'm going to let you have it.
Okay, so let me count up how many attacks, because witches get a lot of attacks. Okay, so the witch is going to attack. You're using the stratagem.
Yeah, the...
-1 strength to me attacking you.
The name of it. Yes.
Yep, -1 strength. So they will be strength 3, so they're winning on 6s now. However, I decided to use Vect on that stratagem. So for the next time you use it, every single time, it's going to cost you 1 extra. So now that stratagem is going to cost you 2 if you want to use it at any point in the game.
Perfect.
Which I'm using more because now I've got Incubi, which is strength 5, which means they'll wound most stuff on 4s now. And I've got like strength 4 and strength 4 on them, so it really helps in the long run to just make you pay to stop me from having my strength. So we'll start with the power sword. She is base strength 5 because of the power sword, so hitting on 3s, and then she needs 5s because she's strength 4. 1 invulnerable save so far. Just from the power sword. Well, these are AP2 as well, so I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
So the razor flail is +2 strength, +2 strength, and plus is 2 AP. So that is strength 6 technically, -1, so still 5s for her. And ooh, reroll 1s thanks to the succubus nearby. Ah, sad face. But that'll be another invulse save. And then we have the Shardnet and Impaler. So hits all the time, but this one needs 6s. No, nothing from the Shardnet and Impaler. So 2 invulnerable saves there. Just 1 damage goes through. And then these dice plus these dice are all 7 other witches. 7 times 5. Ooh, that's a lot of attacks. Hitting on 3s. Imagine if this was against like an orc unit. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Super tragic.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm loving these Cult of Strife witches. They also have the always strike first rule if they're within engagement range of the enemy, which is really nice. Okay, now I'm fishing for 6s now. Fishing for 6s. Oh yeah. Okay, 1, which will actually be AP2, which is kind of cool. And so 3 at AP4. Sorry, 4 at AP2. At least enough to proc that invulnerable save, which is excellent.
Those 4-ups.
Oh, he lives with 1 wound.
What a champion.
Oh my goodness. He's like, I have 1 wound remaining. I'm now going to punch you back, silly witches. Okay, punch me back. Okay, 4 attacks.
What is the wound characteristic on the crazy? Where is she?
Well, she bounced away. She bounced away. She didn't go anywhere near your guy.
All will be fine.
2s to hit. Nice. And then 3s to wound because I'm toughness 4 on them. Nice. 2. 4-up invulnerable save from the witches. Nope, I can't make invulnerable saves. You can, though. I can kill stuff, just not survive, which is kind of fun. Okay, I lose 2 witches to that. No feel, no pain against that at all. So that's the end of the turn here. I killed 1 thing, which was that unit over there. And does he need a morale? He lost 3 of his buddies?
He is leadership 9.
Okay, so he doesn't care. And I don't think these Chronos are close enough to force a morale modifier. No, close. Okay. The 6 inches for Dark Creed, which could have been good, if he runs away. Okay, with that, let's dive in to Custodes, turn number 2. But I do get my domination, and I get my 2nd Scrambler in his zone, and I get priority target. That's right. Yeah. Okay, first time we're getting to show off this rule. No escape rule from the witches. Impacts non-infantry. So anything that's not Titanic, I can trap in combat with witches, which is crazy powerful. I could even trap a rhino in there.
That's kind of hilarious.
Okay, now I do have a Shardnet, so it is -1 to your roll, which means I win ties, and if you beat me by 1, we re-roll, which is actually good odds with a Shardnet. Okay, so what do you roll? I roll the 2.
I roll the 2.
I win ties because you're -1, so he cannot fall back.
Tragic.
He just stays there ready to fight my witches yet again. End of the movement phase for turn 2 for the Custodes. Time to commit, oh servants of the Emperor. Why were you hiding so far away from a challenge?
I was just waiting for you. Move
So
on up. It seemed the polite thing to do.
That's right. You failed to run away here, which is actually really cool for me. And then over here, you are using the stratagem to bring the Aquilon.
The Aquilon term.
Really, really close to my raider. You're going to charge in, potentially just blow it up, which is fine. So Ooga Booga Homunculus is going to have his work cut out for him. And the Incubi as well, which is going to be awesome. You did gain a command point as well. Are you using Trajan's free strand on this?
I've got the command points to spend right now, so I figure I might as well just spend them.
Okay, you are going to spend them so that later you have one for free.
I can have one for free or use one of his other abilities.
Yep, makes sense. I love it. What are the other abilities? Because everybody just uses the strat one.
The other ones he can do is he can fight again.
Okay.
Or he can recover wounds.
Oh, okay.
The recover wounds, kind of weak. The fight again.
What if I would have taken like Assassinate? You could like, haha, now I'm back to full health or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah, okay, makes sense. A lot of people just always use the CP regeneration, basically. So, man, they're big bases, eh? Holy moly.
They're on 50 mils.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so with that, let's dive into your shooting phase. And we go into the shooting phase.
All right, let's start to try to open up. I'm going to have the Aquilons go.
Yep.
They're going to pop the Blood Game Veterans.
So 6 is auto wound.
Right, I'm also going to go Superior Fire Patterns, which will double the amount of shots they make with their rapid fire weapons.
That's amazing.
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 8 shots per Aquilon, strength 5, minus 1 AP. You've spent 2 CP, right?
I've spent 2 CP.
So 1 to double their shots, and 1 to auto wound on 6s, with rerolling 1s to hit, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s to wound.
It seems a bit excessive, but I kind of want to kill this.
No, you need to. The Incubi are in there.
Yes.
And you want to be able to potentially shoot them with a bunch of hurricane bolters.
That's the exact. Now you'll be questioning this, so I'm going to do it the other way. No, I'm keeping this.
Okay, I like it.
So, first volley, hitting
That's
on
right. This is only half of the squad, okay?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the beards! 6 auto wounds! Woo, the beards! That's fantastic. Okay, that's half the raider, but so 6.
Get a little over.
You don't get to roll them again.
I'll try to. These are 5s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, so 5s on 1s. That's 1 more with a reroll. We won't forget that now. So 7 so far from the first volley. Second volley of the Guardians of the Emperor. 2 auto wounds. Very nice, very nice. Okay, 2 auto wounds.
I'm amazing at that, apparently.
Yeah. That's the beards. That's literally, you've done 8 wounds without rolling to wound, which is fantastic. And then 1, 2, 3 so far with a couple of 1s. Nice. 3, 5 more. Holy moly.
Storm Bolters!
These are super storm bolters, which
They
is
are.
fantastic. Okay, so I need 5s because you are AP minus 1, so 5 ups. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds. He's alive with 1 wound remaining.
Okay, all right.
That's not terrible. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, 1 wound remaining. You can't implant attack me there because you're not a Tyranid. But he does have only 1 wound left. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we have it. The entire bike squad. Where's that going?
It's going to go just right into this raider here.
Now, the reason he's not shooting into the 1 wounded raider is he wants the Aquilons to be able to charge so that he takes that objective to get his domination, because likelihood is he might not survive. Even if he does survive,
Chances are,
I out-obsec you here, which means you sort of need to charge on to get you dominate. And then if you get the witches out and you're able to charge them with them, or if I decide to put them on to then force you to charge them, then there's like a different thing altogether. Okay, so a bunch of shots. That's 48 shots?
Yes, sir.
Oh. 4 Hurricane Bolters are probably my favorite weapon
Really?
on Custodes jet bikes because you just roll so many dice. All they need is something to give them an additional AP. Kind of like Doctrines. You know, if they could get an extra AP on those bolters, hitting on 2s, like with AP 1 or ignore cover or something, they'd be so good.
I'm very eager to
good.
see when they eventually get a book.
Oh.
What happens?
That'd be, especially because they'll combine Psychic Awakening
Yes.
with like their stuff. Oh yeah, fantastic. Okay.
2s.
Very nice. Rolling. Oh my gosh. Is that just first volley?
Yes.
Okay. 23 hits.
I love it.
5 to wound.
Well,
Apparently, so the pilots of the Raiders are going to look at the Morvane's Agonizer Succubus and the Hecatrix. They're going to be like, you're bad luck. Every transport you go into, you missed a one of them. That was 4 out of 4 back into 5s. There's another one. 6 rerolls. 6 rerolls back to 5s, from 1s to 5s. Amazing. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far.
Yes.
And then volley number 2.
Only gets better.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay. Imagine if you would have auto wounded.
If I did the auto
look at the beards. Okay, it's a 22. Haha! 1 less than last
So
time.
much less efficiency. What are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh. That's why bikes are the most terrifying thing in the whole
That
world.
was definitely toxic.
Which is amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Awesome. I love it.
Couple rerolls.
Yeah.
You're not as successful.
So 10 plus
6,
7,
8.
So 18 saves on the Raider. Yeah. Okay, 18 dice rolls on a 4 plus. Will the Raider survive? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it did survive! It did. I thought it hadn't, and then I forgot you didn't have AP there. Hooray! Good job. The variance was on my side in that roll. If it was the other way, it would have died.
Get the captain.
Oh no! You still have more guns. And you can rapid fire too. Is that another 12 shots?
Another 12 shots.
Oh my gosh. So many guns. I love it. Rerolling 1s. Double the amount of shots that he had last time, which is fantastic.
Very good start.
Okay, so 12 hits. And on 5s. Oh, very nice roll.
I got 1 reroll there.
That's 4 of them. Okay, 4. Will the variance be on my side again this roll? We shall see.
Ooh.
Does the Emperor... What does the Emperor say? What do you think the Emperor says? Die to the Xenos?
That seems to be the standard.
And... it's gonna die. Because of the cocked dice there. And does it explode? No, it doesn't. And I have 8 models inside. And 8 models inside shall... 1 dies. And I will actually disembark back here just to make sure that those bikes don't get to charge me. It gives up that objective there, but I definitely don't want to lose my witches so quickly.
Charge time?
Charge time.
Yeah, send the aqua ones in.
Okay, I think you need a 3 or a 2, basically.
Somewhere around there.
You're
Not very
like
high.
3 inches away. Oh, look, 9 inches. Okay. I think they make it. I think they might kill a Raider, potentially.
You never know. You never know.
I have a sinking feeling that they might just murder them.
Let me see where I can end up here.
Okay, so this is a cool little trick. The Aquilons have charged, then now it's their pile-in. So they've piled in around the Raider. They have such big bases projecting like a 1-inch radius. It's going to be hard for me to disembark my whole unit wholly within 3 and outside of an inch, which means I'm going to have to use emergency disembarkation, get the 6 inches, which just forces me to use CP. It doesn't affect me next turn. It would affect me in that specific turn, like in this turn, but not the next turn, to like charge and stuff like that. So the Aquilons are forcing me to use some CP to get my incubi out. Plus, they die on 1s and 2s with the emergency disembark, so trying to do some casualties that way. Smart little play. I love it. Okay, so the captain is right here. He's within 10, so he needs a 9. He does get reroll charges, though, because of his super bike, which is a really fun bike. I like that bike. He makes it in.
Spike some dice.
Oh, very cool. He's like, it's time to come play, baby. Fantastic. Mr. Captain gets the fight.
Let's see if we can
Into
get
the
some
witches.
swings going in.
Yeah, I love it.
Twos.
Very nice. Winning on 2s, rerolling. I don't think I got +1 toughness on them. Let me just check. So yeah, no +1 to toughness on them. So you get 5 wounds on me. And it's 4s because they have invul saves. So 3 of them will go down as you cut them down.
You get the Misericordia swing as well.
Ooh, very nice. Fancy extra attack there. That's nice.
Hit on a 2. Reroll.
Yep, he does.
And then it should be winning on a 3.
Same thing.
Nope.
Nope, no rerolls there. Cool, so there you have it. 3 of them have gone down. Now, Cult of Strife witches in engagement range do have always fight first, or can fight first. So I'm going to fight with these witches over here, and then of course you can fight with your Aquilons over there, and then I'll fight with them, and etc. etc. So they're going to get the swing. I did lose 2, and I didn't charge, so I don't get an extra attack, but they still have quite a few. Do you want to use any strats on there?
No.
Power Sword, 4 attacks hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. So one invul save, just straight up.
4 up. Nope.
Do you want to spend a reroll on that?
I will not.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
You know what? You might roll very terrible after that, but...
Okay, fair enough. The Aquilons are going to fight me now.
Yes, let's see if they can't
Oh,
kill.
and of course the witches just piled in, or consolidated 3 inches towards the bike there. Okay, 12 attacks hitting on 2s, because their power fists don't suffer any minuses here, which is kind of cool.
They're only gauntlets, they're not quite fists.
Well, they're still... only gauntlets. It's the exact same thing. Wounding on 3s, though. Okay, oh, that's not bad. Now, Dark Eldar vehicles actually have an invul save in close combat now. So it's a 6-up. Can I make 7 6-ups, Josh?
I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's make a few, just to at least make you sweat a little bit, which would be fine. I did, too. But I do take 10 damage. Okay, so does it explode? It does not explode. I will be spending the emergency disembarkation, just because it's going to be hard to get them all within 3. So I will be rolling 11 dice. And they will be dying. Now, technically, I know you're supposed to get them out and then roll.
Oh, you're good.
However, I should be able to fit them all within 6 and out of an inch, because 6 inches is quite a bit. Because I've got I literally could do a line like this, essentially. So I'm just going to roll. So I don't have to go grab my models while I do that. 4 of them go down. Ooh, I can't reroll any of those. Just 4 die. You've killed 4 of the incubi without even shooting them. Oh my goodness. Okay. But that is 1 more CP that you're forcing me to use. Okay, so then these witches are going to go. I will just pile in a little bit over like this. Just actually, no, let's just pile in something like this way. Cool. Okay, so I've got the Morvane's Agonizer hitting on 3s. And, because it's only turn 2, wounding on 4s. So 1 at AP 3 for an Agonizer,
It's going to be 3 up either way.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't care. He's fine. He also gets a free reroll, which is pretty cool. The Shardnet and Impaler. So 2 hits, needing 6s. No. And then the Hydro Gauntlet, needing 5s. So 1 up minus 2. Okay. Just 1 damage if it goes through. Nope. And then the regular lady. Ooh, she hit all the time, needing 6s. 1 up minus 2. Yay! I was like, yay! Yay! Okay, so I do owe you some morals. They lost 4. They are leadership 8. And they will fail. So 1 runs. Uh-oh. And 3 of them. 2 more run. Because they're under 50% strength. I feel I'm going to keep the lady with the Agonizer. Although that was a quick demise for them. And the Incubi are leadership 9. Do they run? No, they lost 4 and 4. They are fine. However, this unit of witches has been in the brunt of it, right in the middle of the battle. So with that, I killed 2, because I killed him, and then I killed the custodians in my turn in the battle round. You killed 2 raiders.
Yes.
So you killed 2 as well, which brings no grind them down points. However, you do get your domination as well this turn, and you get your priority target. With that, we dive, and that was close.
That was darn close.
And she runs, that's your grind them down points right there. So with that, we dive into turn number 3. Let us know down below. Do you think I'm going to be able to get him because he's super tough? Or do you think he'll live?
Plenty of stuff there. Just start throwing things at him.
I know. I really need to kill these jet bikes, though. I think that's oh yeah, those guys have got to die. I got to kill everything. Who wants me to just kill everything? Yay! No, I'm just kidding. For the Dark Kid. And he's like, I'm the Emperor's finest. Okay, turn 3. And so turn 3, I get +1 hit in close combat, except for Archon Skari, who now gets Fearless. Yay! No, he gets a 6-up invul. Oh, a 5-up invul. Hooray! So these Kabbalites have a 5-up invul because they're Kabal of Black Heart. Nice. That's exciting. Okay, on to the turn. Okay, most of the movement is pretty much finished. So now the Hellions are going to move over them. So I'm going to have one guy move over, and then they're going to land right here, and I will be spending 2 command points to do the eviscerating flyby. Dun, dun, dun. It just means that I'm going to roll 1 dice for each of my models in my unit. So 10 dice. And normally I would do a mortal wound to you on a 5+. However, because you are infantry, I do mortals on 4 pluses.
Fancy.
There are 10. There are 10 Hellions. Are you ready for this?
Do it.
Okay, Hellions.
How dare you two.
Let's decapitate at least one of them, hopefully. No. Almost.
You almost got one.
Almost decapitated a single one. Then again, in a game I played against, spoiler alert, but in a game I played against Matt, I rolled 8 out of 10 4 pluses. Such is the fickle nature of the Dark Eldar.
He must have just laughed at his misfortune.
Oh, he was like, ha, ha, ha. No, that was me. I was laughing. So then they're going to move as well. These mandrakes are going to come in at the end of the turn right here, just so you can see them. They've moved up just a little bit to harass that unit with shields. And then these over here, I think are just pretty much going to... The Succubus did fall back into there, just to make sure that, she doesn't get killed, isn't an easy kill. And then the 2 Chronos have moved and advanced up to potentially charge and stop you from swooping, diving me, and sacrificing themselves dearly to sort of stem you in that corner there. Okay, so with that, let's dive in to the turn. Okay, so Ooga Booga Moculus is right over here. He's going to try Ooga Booga the Aquilons to try and make sure that I can take that away from you. Does he successfully take away? Does he scare the obsec out of you? Haha! You're -1 leadership, so your leadership 9 -1?
Yes.
So 8. Do I beat your leadership of 8? I do! Ooga Booga Booga! Ooga Booga Booga Booga! 5 little mandrakes shooting into these 3. They are not within range of the Vexilla, so hitting you on 3s with 10 shots. And cool. And then needing 5s to wound, but 6s do mortals in addition to the damage. So that would be 3 saves at -1. And so 3 2-ups and then a mortal. So 2 damage.
Getting there.
There you go. Hey, that works for me. Every wound that you do to a Custodes is a wound well spent. Then I've got this unit of mandrakes. They're going to shoot into your Mega Captain of Doom. So needing 3s to hit as well. And they need 5s to wound you. However, 6s also do mortal wounds. So it'd be 1 mortal wound and 1 save at -1.
Let's do the save.
No, so 2 feel no pains unless you want to re-roll that save.
No.
No.
I'll save that for something more important.
No!
There it
No,
is.
get out of here. I am superior creation. Bow to me, foul Xenos. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Be that way. They did scramble us, by the way. What was that?
I said I want that as a sound bite every time I make those saves.
Yeah. I'll send it to you as a soundbite.
Excellent.
Bow to me, foul Xenos. Have you ever watched Flash Kits with the PC Master Race? It's
Yes.
like PlayStation versus Xbox, and all of a sudden he's like, the PC shows up. Ha 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 ha! Console peasants.
Yeah, I knew you were channeling something, but I couldn't place it. But yeah, that's absolutely right.
That's actually what I imagine. He's just like sitting there. Look at me with my giant jet bike and my 300 gigabytes of RAM.
He's just laying on top of the jet bike as it floats past slowly.
He's like, paint me like one of your French girls. Anyway, Titanic style. Oh, so funny. Okay, that guy's a boss. If I haven't said it enough, that guy's a boss. So now I'm going to do the witches. They did not advance, so I will have the blast pistol shoot. Okay. So blast pistol hits and does wound. That is an invulnerable save.
Huzzah!
That is definitely not a dice. Ooh, it will do D6 damage.
I will probably...
I know, because there's so much other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff. I'll spend the... Blood game.
Okay, blood games. That's fine. So the one for the turn for the blood games, auto pass there, or used it to pass. A grenade, D6 shots, 5 shots hitting on 3s. Now, what's really cool is if I had taken a real space raid attachment, the Archon would be giving them real ones to hit.
Very cool.
But sadly, I decided to take the 3 patrols instead. 1 save at -1. Just 1 damage if it goes through. The beard is powerful with this one. 1, 2, 4, 5. You have to make a. These are all the little splinter pistols. You have to make a 2 armor saves. Nice.
Why?
Come on, little plasma pistols. No, the beard.
Always.
Oh no, so many beards. So many beards. Okay. Okay. That's. I thought I would do a little bit of damage here. Okay, so let's go over here. Shooting. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 heat lances into your jet bikes. They're strength 8. They are hitting on 2s because they got the +1 ballistic skill, so hitting on 3s with the Vexilla. And they're D6 damage +2 each one.
Okay, you go right ahead.
Okie dokie. So, and then the rest of the guns are just going to shoot into the Aquilons. Right. Okay, so hitting on 3s. Yeah, with the -1 included. Thank you, ballistic skill 2. Love it. Winning on 3s. 2 invulnerable saves. 1 D6 +2 damage.
Do it up.
You don't want to spend the reroll on this?
No, sir.
You sure? Is that your final answer? 7 damage.
That will kill the 1 bite.
I believe so.
Got him.
I got him. Super long range melta guns. I'll be back with the other dice. 6 Reaver jet bikes, rapid firing into Mr. Aquilon. Hitting on 2s. Woo! Woo!
Spicy.
Woo! Spicy.
Okay.
Apparently they took the right combat drugs for the job today. 4 armor saves, no EP. Just straight up armor.
No!
Oh!
What is happening?
That's what happened. That's right. They're like, oh yeah, Hellions? See, it's always a competition between Hellions and Reaver jet bikes. They physically hate each other because they're different gangs, right? So Hellion gangs hate Reaver jet bike gangs, right? So in this case, they're like, psh, we're going to show you how to do it.
Look at this.
Guess what? They're not going to let that stand. So now they're going to shoot the Aquilons to see if they can match what the Reaver jet bikes did. So I'm going to do the Phantasm first. D3 shots for 3. They don't get ballistic skill. Yeah, so they didn't get extra ballistic skill. So hitting on 3s with them. 1. You are -1 leadership thanks to Dark Creed. So I have to beat an 8. No. Okay. For the Phantasm. And then 20 poison shots. Okay, Hellions hitting on 3s. Whoop. Okay, and then wounding on 4s. I like poison. Poison's pretty snazzy.
Pretty neat.
It's pretty snazzy. Just 4 armor saves, nothing crazy. The same amount of saves as the Reaver jet bikes did.
Oh.
Oh, no. Okay. No. Apparently the Reaver...
A little bit better. Okay.
1 for the Reaver jet bikes, nothing for you. Shame.
They did mortal wounds.
They did, but they didn't do enough mortal wounds. You didn't do enough. My Homunculus is going to shoot with his Stinger pistol. He hits, and he wounds you. No EP on these. They just wound down 2s. Oh, so close. As it rolls off the table. Oh no, there's a lip, which is cool. Okay, so that's it for that. Nothing else I can really do. I'm just gonna have to charge you and hope for the best. Do you have a -1 damage on the Aquilons or anything like that?
No, the only thing I can do is ignore AP -1 and 2.
Oh, so just take your 2-ups?
Yep.
Very nice. And that's for all Terminators or just Alaris?
For all Terminators.
Okay, so we're going to do the Dark Lance here. The Dark Lance is going to shoot into those bikes because I need to try to get rid of them. So 1 Dark Lance shot. It hits. And it wounds. 1 invulnerable save into your jet bikes.
Whoop. Nope, that's
no,
fail.
That is.
Now I got to think about this. Give me a second.
Correct. It is straight 4 damage minimum. Yeah. So if you fail, it's just going to kill 1. Because of the new Dark Lance rules. Pew pew guns.
Spend the CP on that.
You will spend the CP. Okay.
Show me a 4. Oh.
And yes. Good use of a CP, my sir. Okay, so now I'm going to do the 2 blasters and the Dark Lance into the bikes and all of the poison shots into your superior creation. So I'll do the Dark Lance first into the bikes. It hits. It wounds. So 1 more invulnerable save.
Coming up.
Oh, so good. Every time he rolls that, you can tell he's like, the tension like in his shoulders. And then the 2 blasters, they both hit. 1 wounds. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I will spend a CP to re-roll a wound roll here. Yep, so 2 invulnerable saves.
4 ups.
That's cocked. So 1 will go through.
Come on.
And the other one. Okay, so D6 damage for the blaster. 1. No! I love how it's like terrifying to say the least.
Damage rolls without word.
Okay, then the Phantasm grenade launcher against your superior creation guy. 1 shot. Does it hit? It does. Does it beat your leadership? Is it 9? Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Now, what do you think it is?
I think it's 9. But it could be 10 because he's like a super captain of doom.
Only a 9.
Yes, take a mortal wound. Because I'm shooting gases at you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, he feels it. Ha ha! He felt the gases. And now with the poison. Okay, so I have 7 rifles firing at you, hitting on 2s. And I haven't used a reroll yet, so I'm going to use their reroll to hit. Because they get 1 reroll, even if they're in a transport, because they're Kabal of the Black Heart. Okay, and then we're going to do force the wounded. So that'd be 1, 2, 6 armor saves with no AP. Straight up 6. Okay, 1 feel no pain.
You're getting there.
Just have to chip away at him.
Okay.
The beard says no. I think that's going to be a thing for this entire game.
I tell you, my audience, all of them 100% of the time love it.
I love it. The beards, they're like, ha ha, the beard, ha ha, ha ha. Can you stroke the beard for me? The beard.
I had to get a special mask for it and all that.
Okay. So what else do we have? I think that's it for shooting. I literally have like nothing left for shooting. I killed a bike. I killed an Aquilon. Oh, that's right. Thank you. You are so kind. You are so kind. They're just going to shoot everything into your bikes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go Kronos. 2d6 shots or 2d6 hits with flamers. Ooh. Woo, baby. Always do the flamers first. And needing 6s, but 6s are 2 damage each at AP2. So 2 of them at AP2, and they will be 2 damage a pop. The beards! Look at that. The beards! And then the 2d6 shots. See, they got a little intimidated by the power of the beard. 3s to hit, 4s to hit, sorry, because they advanced. And then 6s to wound. Nothing. I see nothing. Okay, that's it for that. So I guess we'll do some charges. My homunculus is gonna charge your dudes over here.
The Terminator?
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah? You sure?
Come on in.
He goes 3 inches. He's like, I booga booga'd you. Booga booga. Ooh. Then the incubi will jump in. They go 7. So I just have to make sure I have more models than you now on this objective. Hooray! Because I can. Because you're not upsick anymore. Yeah. Then the Hellions are going to jump in as well. So you go 7. They're going to
remove the wound marker.
Yeah, no worries. They're going to make sure that, most of them can fight them if they want. Yeah, let's just make sure that guy's not in base to base or something like that. No, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Sure. There's no point in being being meek here, is there?
I don't think so.
No. It's
you get somewhat of a numerical advantage on me.
The odds are, you're going to kill a few things, but I might be able to kill a few things too. Okay. Okay, so on this side of the battlefield, what do I want to do over here? They're going to charge into those guys.
Yep.
Come on, little Kronos unit of doom.
Oh, jeez.
2 for 2! Whee! Okay, I want to stay out of heroic intervention range of you, but I'm going to do something like this.
Okay.
Just to be annoying. Amazing. Amazing. That's great. And then no heroic for you there. Okay, and then over here, I'm going to charge in with I'm going to spend 1 CP so that I'm going to spend 1 CP for perfect approach again. Yep, so you can't overwatch them, and they get +1 to their charge because they move 7. I'll move them. Yep. Okay, so over here, the Incubi are in combat with you. So first thing is I want to see if I can make you fight lost with my Tormentors. You're Leash of 8. I have to beat a Leash of 8 with 2 dice. Do the Incubi spook you? Oh, they don't spook you. Scary. So you can interrupt with the Aquilons, which does mean I'm going to fight with the Incubi first. Okay. Yes. They are strength 5. They have -3 AP. They're 2 damage, potentially 3 damage with each swing. Okay, he's going for it. He's going to spend the 2 CP to... because I vected it to -1 strength on the Incubi, which is exactly what I did.
No, it's -1 strength for all the attacks.
Yeah. So it's -1 strength to everybody, but it is 2 CP, so he's paying dearly for it.
So I mean, like, it feels...
Might as well.
Sure.
So because you can interrupt, I am going to go with the Incubi first.
Yes.
Okay, so the Incubi are going to go first, and they have 3 attacks each. I'll be right back. Because the Incubi wounding on 5s regardless, I did put in the 2 extra attacks from the Demi-Claves in there as well. Okay, and Incubi hit on 2s now, regardless of what turn it is, even though they get +1 to hit now because it's turn 3. So that's that many. No more Onslaught, so I can't get exploding 6s, but the fact that they hit on 2s right off the bat is pretty snazzy. Okay, so 2 misses. Needing 5s to wound and any 6s. I have to technically do these one at a time.
Yeah, actually.
So I'll do them off camera. Yeah. Wow, that -1 strength really worked. I got a 3 damage throw on him, so he died with the 1 failed save you made. And then I got literally this guy took 4 saves that would have done 10 damage, and he passed every single one. I rolled so many 4s. So many 4s. Okay, would you like to interrupt?
I will be. I'm just not sure where.
Okay, we'll come back. Okay, so over here, he is going to interrupt. He's going to swing at the Hellions. Makes sense. He needs to start swinging at the Hellions here.
Yes.
Okay, but that's 1 CP interrupt because
I can't remember what the name of it
you're within range of an objective. You can interrupt, which actually means you still have an interrupt. So if you had more CP, you could potentially interrupt after I fought again with another unit, which really helps in protracted combats. Okay.
So let's see what I got.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s, very nice. Start. And wounding on 2s, because I'm only toughness 4 with them. Okay, that's 7. You might actually wipe out... Look at the amount of beards. 7, okay. 6 up invulnerable saves, which is more than I used to have. Yay! Woo! Okay, you kill half the squad.
Oh, you get the 2 Misericordias?
No, you might kill more than half the squad. Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
Blue burns.
Burns! Okay, go, Mr. Cordius. Fine. Be that way.
I just can't help.
Is there any AP on these?
They're AP 2.
Strength?
5.
Okay, so 1. AP 2, so 6 up. No, I take 1 wound on 1 because they have 2 wounds now. Ha 1 has 1 wound remaining. Can I go now?
I will allow it.
Can I go now? Are you allowing me to do stuff?
Yes, I will allow it.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to do my super homunculus, my super succubus of doom over here. She's gonna try and do a bunch of mortal wounds to your guy. 7 attacks. Nyaka. Okay, you ready?
Do it.
Hi-ya! Oh, 6 mortal wounds right off the bat. Spicy. And she's +1 attack. Oh yeah, no, +1. Oh shit, no, that's them. She's +1 strength, so she's actually strength 5, so it doesn't matter. Needing 5s to wound with these, but rerolling 1s. Ooh, thank you, my lady. So 1 at -2, that does 3 damage, and then 6 mortal wounds, sorry. Yes. Woo! Okay, so that's fine. And then just the 6 mortals.
Oh,
Absolutely love it.
okay.
4 damage. What a boss. What a boss. And you know what? She's going to pile in. And she's going to go 6 inches this way. Whoop. She's actually just going to stay out, so you can't fight her. If you survive, she can then heroically into you. She's going to be annoying. There she goes. Cool, you can't interrupt again.
I might.
He might use a shackle to interrupt again before Archon Skari or the witches
Archon
go.
Skari there. What defensive stats am I looking at?
Well, he does a 4-up armor and a regular 6-up, so 5-up invulnerable save now because it's turn 3. He does have a 2-up invulnerable save as well, which he will lose when he fails it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just a combination of things there.
No.
He's not going to use his moment shackle, so I will attack with none other than Mr. Archon Skari. Why not? Because he's awesome that way. Hitting on 2s. He does get reroll everything if you wanted to stop him from rerolling.
No.
Okay, you don't want to mind shackle that. Wounding on 5s. Oh, let's try that again. Only 1.
Okay.
Only 1.
This is how much damage if it gets
3 damage if it goes through.
Ooh.
No, the beard says no.
Beard.
The beard says no. Sorry, I do have to take a dice to see if he takes a mortal from last time. No, he doesn't. Okay. And then at the end of the fight phase, you'll have to take another one for fighting with his gym blade again. So now the witches are going to go. Sadly, I couldn't do it to get onto the objective to stop you from holding it with the charge roll that I made. But they still get to fight you. Okay, let's count these up. Okay, the witches. So the power sword. No reroll 1s because Archon Skari doesn't give him rerolls. They hit on 2s now though, needing 5s to wound and rerolling 1s, nothing. Then we got the Shardnet and Impaler. We'll hit all the time. Nice. And strength 3, so 6s. 1 at -3, so an invul that does 2 damage if it goes through. No, that's fine. And then the Hydra Gauntlet, this one is strength 5, so this will be on 5s, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s. Ooh, thank you, my lady. Nice. 3 at AP, 3 at AP 3. Just 1 damage each.
2 fails. Nor.
Ooh. Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah. Okay, no. 1 damage. She's down to 3 remaining.
Getting there.
And then again, you've got 5 witches that have 5 attacks each. Oh! Hitting on 2s. These are just volume of attacks. Looky. They hit on 2s though now, because it is turn 3. I'm loving witches so much. Needing 6s though with rerolling 1s. Here I am talking highly of you. What are you doing? That's 2 so far and 2 rerolls.
Yeah, 1 more reroll in there.
Oh, and then here. Aha! No, 2 saves at -2. Enough to force a feel no pain.
Whoa.
The beard says no. Well, that's all I got there. Are you interrupting me again?
No.
No, okay.
Okay, you continue the onslaught.
Okay, cool. So I am going to go in here. I'm going to touch you. So I'm going to base both of them.
Yep.
And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to just basically base both of them so they don't get to go anywhere. And then they get to fight you. So 4 attacks per Chronos. It is turn 3, so you get +1. So they actually hit on 3s in combat. Ooh, fancy. Cool. And they wound on 5s, I believe. I think they're just strength 5. And they get 1 at -1.
There's a 3-up.
Cocked. Cocked again.
I'm really good at this, apparently. We'll give me a dice tray eventually.
Okay, the beard. 1 cocked beard. Okay, and then my Hellions. I still have 5 Hellions left. So the Sergeant, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now these are at AP1?
These are AP1 or AP2.
I will pop the Ormite and Adamantium.
Is that 1 or 2 CP?
It should just be 1, but let me double check here. It's 1.
So you're down to 0 CP?
Yes.
Okay, so 0 CP for them, hitting on 2s now. You're just forcing me to just you can roll your armor saves, which is good. But you have 0 CP. And they are wounding on 5s because they're only strength 3 now. Oh no, they're strength 5 minus 1, they're 4. Oh, so it actually did make sense with them. Hiya! So that's 1 so far. That's not bad. So 1, 2, 5 saves. Looking for 2s. Oh, 2 damage. Okay, 2 damage. Coming through, and then I've got my homunculus. My homunculus ooga booga. So he has 4 base attacks plus 2 from his scissor hand. Because you're already ignoring AP 2, he could potentially be AP 3 with his scissor hand. So he's just going to attack everything with his scissor hand to try and like get some through. But one of the attacks is a Ichor injector. If that hits, it just does a mortal wound. So the red one is the Ichor. So you just take a mortal from the Ichor injector. And I wound on 4s because of my poison. And 6s are -3. So 1 at -3 and 1 at regular armor. Take the, you can choose.
We'll do the regular armor first.
Okay. And then the AP. Nice.
There it is.
4 up invulnerable save, correct?
Yes.
I believe that's all I got. Now you get to swing at me with your jet bikes.
Yes.
And then your king. Or your...
You can call him the king.
The king?
I'm okay with that.
The jet bike king. Boom. Okay, so the bikes are going to go into the cross.
Yes, see if I can't get them.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Correct. Rerolling 1s though, because they're fancy.
Indeed.
Fancy smancy. And hold on a second. So they're within 6 of the homunculus. They're toughness 7.
So looking for 5s,
Rerolling
ones.
le unos.
I'll just spike some dice.
That's okay, it works.
Okay.
Nice. These are AP3, is that
AP3,
correct?
correct.
Cool. So it is turn 3. They have a 6-up. So 4 6-ups. So 3 go through. 3d3 damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Indeed, sir.
Okay, so 6 damage on 5 up Philippines. Cock dice there. Cock dice again. No, I take 5 damage on 1 of the little beasties. So 1's left with 2 wounds. Nice.
Yeah.
The king is going to swing into Master Archon Skari. The epic battle. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, you know what? Let's do the Misericordia first, just for fun.
Okay.
Hits.
Yep. Wounds. I'll take it on his regular armor save so he doesn't fail his Shadowfield, which is AP what?
AP2.
AP2. So on a 6-up or 5-up for his invul. Nope. So he takes 8 damage. Boop.
And the rest.
Now big attacks.
Impress yourself. There you go.
Nice.
What am I wounding on here?
2s. Yeah. So 4 wounds. 4 saves. They're D3 damage each?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and they're -3?
-3, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do on his... so there's 4 of them, right? I'm going to do it on his invulnerable save from Power from Pain. So 5 up. No. How much damage does that do? It's 3 damage. Oh, God. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Okay, now he has to activate a Shadowfield. Okay, Archon Skari, first new Codex Shadowfield save. Yes, okay. Second one. Yes. Come on, trip 6s. Oh, he's like, I don't care for you. Okay, is that it for the fight phase?
That is.
Okay, so he once per game, he can fight twice. I'm totally going to fight twice with him before he goes down. He's going to fight twice using his Master Archon special ability. Rerolling 1s. Needing 5s. Oh, he got 2 through. And he hates absolutely everything. He got 4 through with his Gin Blade. Oh, that'll be 3 damage.
All right.
Will I take him down? Oh, he lived with 1 wound. Okay, does Archon Skari die with the Gin Blade stabbing him?
Oh, no.
That would be hilarious.
What is the roll?
It's on a 1.
Okay.
Let me see if it's for every time he fought or for if he fights. Because he did technically fight twice, so I'm going to check it. Okay, so it's if you make any attacks with the Gin Blade on a 1, he will take a mortal wound, which will kill him. Okay, Josh, you ready for this?
I'm...
More than ready? What does fate say? Yes!
Oh, okay.
He lived! Woo! control that crazy demon. I do owe you a morale for the Hellions, though. They lost 5, and they fail. So 4 more of them. 1 more. So 2 more run away. They're like, run away! Flee! Wah wah. Bloop, bloop. But I do take that objective away, which does give me my domination.
Yes.
Thanks to the Ooga Booga Homunculus.
That's hilarious.
And of course, we go into your turn. Although you do hold 2 objectives now, because you are upsec on that one. I can't have 2 Ooga Boogas. Which means you get your 10 points as we move into the bottom of turn number 3. He does want to fall back with the Terminators so he can shoot me, which, granted, makes sense. Of course, the Terminators lose the OBSEC until my next turn, basically, which means they're not OBSEC right now, which is big. However, I'm going to cut them down. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in engagement range. I think he's just a little bit too far. So I will cut them down, roll 8 dice for engagement, and I need 6s, immortal. You do have one that has 1 wound left.
This is kind of serious.
So I'm just hoping that I'll kill at least 1 guy, and I do 1 mortal.
Yes.
There you go.
Beautiful.
So he goes down, cut him down, which is actually a big deal because those things are really
They're
hard.
kind of pricey.
They're really hard to kill, and they're like 80 points a pop. So, okay, so you do fall back, and I go down to 3 command points remaining. Bite Captain's going to try get out of dodge, and I will attempt to stop you from that happening. You do have -1 to your roll, so I rolled a 6.
I guess I'm staying.
That's right. He's not going nowhere. You stay here and you fight.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's right, the nets. Oh, man, I love that nets work against non-infantry now. Oh, my goodness.
That's
it's
really
so good. End of the movement phase for the Custodes. The Aquilon successfully fell back after watching his friend get cut down. His brother, no brother. And then over here, I feel that's what they sound like. Very deep voices.
Exactly.
Trajan, Vexilla, big unit of guard. These bikes stayed in combat. They've moved up. They're gonna eliminate the Foul Xenos on that objective while they've moved up to just get within 12 and try and nuke some of them. You do have 1 command point, plus you still have your Mind Shackle,
Yes.
which means you have access to 2 stratagems essentially this turn if needed. Into the shooting phase.
Yes, I think we are going to start with Mr. Valoris there will put his shots into your, what are they called? Hellions.
Cool. Who is going to?
Valoris will.
Oh, Trajan. Nice.
Trajan, yeah.
Cool. It is turn 3 still, so they don't have the 5-up invulnerable save yet.
Beautiful. Hitting on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on presumably 3s.
They're T4.
Rerolling 1s.
Is he strength 5?
He's strength 5 on this, yeah.
Cool. So 3s, 6 up, I guess. Nope, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Come up. Dead. No feel, no pain for me. The 2 spears are going to fire into.
The Hellions there, and then the pistols are going to be firing into the Incubi.
Yep, makes
I
sense.
will go the superior fire patterns to double shots.
Very cool. Nice. 1 CP, double shots with them. So that's 8 shots into the Incubi with no AP, and then the 4 shots into the...
They're rapid fire, so...
Yeah, 4 shots into the Hellions. Yeah. They're 1 shot or 2 shot normally for the
They're rapid fire 1 for
them. Yeah, so 4 shots there and 8 shots for the other ones.
Correct.
Into the Hellions.
Actually, you know what? Let's do the Incubi first.
Okay.
Feeling lucky on it.
I love it. Yeah, well, that's a good start. Needing 3s to wound. No APs on these. Oh, very nice. That's 7 saves, eh? Just like straight up. 3 ups. Cocked. So that would be 2 go down. 2 of the Incubi have been fallen. Okay, and then we've got 4 shots, because we only have 1 wound each. Yeah, 4 shots from the other rapid fire guns.
Correct.
2s?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So they're actually now rapid fire 2 within 2012. So then they actually
Yes.
get 4 shots each. So it's 8 shots from them as well. These are just like pistol 2. So that's why they doubled.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense? Yeah, I like the Guardian Spears. They're pretty cool.
Spears are nice.
Yeah.
You roll the 1s.
I like that the mixed unit that you have kind of gives you like a bit of a long range threat and stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
I do have some of the, I can't remember the name of the other
Okay,
True
8
shot.
saves. I think.
Karam, I believe.
I have a feeling these Hellions are gonna ruin the day.
It is might.
6s? Yeah, no. You. Well, meanwhile, the Reaver Jebbites cackle maniacally that all the Hellions have died, and they're never gonna let it up. They're always gonna just tease them back at home. They're gonna be like, ha ha. 6 Sentinel shots over here. -1 to hit the Hellions, hitting on 3s. Ooh, that actually came in handy. Nice, winning on 3s. 2 5-up immortal saves. Oh, oh, be afraid of the shadows. I still love it. Charge phase, the fun phase.
Right over the charge phase. I might as well be declaring Mr. Valoris there into...
You'll be able to get there because within an inch
both.
you'll be able to get like right in there. Doesn't have the smaller bases, so that's completely fine. So he's charging both. I don't think he'll make it with a 3.
I don't think he will.
I think it's a mind shackle time if you want to get him in. If
That's
not,
so tragic.
I know, because you have to be within 4 inches of the homunculus.
Let's take a better measure of that.
Mm-hmm. It looked really close. We measured it, looked from the top. Yes, he's just within 4 inches. He makes it in. Barely.
Limps his way
but
in.
makes it in. Awesome.
Make sure,
I love it.
Right there, we're not quite based. And then we'll send the Custodian Guard Squad in.
Okay. Who's next?
Guardian Squad's going to go in as well.
Nice. Into both or just the Incubi?
I think we're going to call just the Incubi.
Okay.
I want to roll low again.
No, you rolled a beard. So you're good.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. They can go around. They can go punch stuff. They can maneuver and all that good thing. You know, makes total sense, which I really enjoy. Look at that. Look at that.
Bikes.
Okay, so you're also sending in Vexilla.
Yes, Vexilla will go in.
Nice.
Charge.
6. Yeah, he makes it in. He just squeezes over there. Passing through, Mister.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, please. Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so first and foremost, I have to pick a unit to fight last. I'm going to go, how many attacks does Trajan have?
I will check for you.
Not pick a unit that fights last, but...
It's 5.
actually, you know what I am going to do?
Misericordia.
You know what I'm going to do? I am going to heroically intervene with this guy. And he's going to go this way. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to get himself out of dodge here. And how many attacks did he just 5?
5.
Oh.
Then Misericordia.
Oh, I don't know if I can keep these Incubi alive long enough. What's the leadership on the Custodians? 8?
They are 8, correct.
Okay, so I'm going to try and make the Custodians fight last, essentially. Yep. So can I make the Custodians fight last? Need to beat a 7. No. So you get to fight with everybody because I don't have any Grizzly trophies nearby. Okay. But he got it. He's like, whoop, see ya.
Toodaloo.
Oh, no, never mind. He can't do that. People are going to crucify me online. He's already engaged. He can't heroic when he's engaged. He's not allowed to do that. That's from a past edition. Don't mind me.
Because you used to be able to do that in 8. Right?
You used to be able to do that in 8.
To do that in 8.
Yeah. It was really as you can tell, you can do shenanigans.
Yeah.
That's why they took it away, so that you can't do stuff like that. Okay, so you get to pick one because I didn't get to fight you at all. So
I think it'll be the. Ooh, let me go this.
okay, Josh, bring it on.
Starting with the spears.
Yep.
2s.
Yep.
And then there should be 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, thank you, Trajan.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you, Trajan, for being there. Really helps. AP 3 on these?
Yes.
Okay, so 6s. How many is that? 5?
5.
How many damage?
D3 per.
Okay. 4 go through, so 3 gonna die, and D3 on the Clavex. You kill it. They're dead. Didn't have to swing with the other stuff. Bye-bye, Incubi. I knew you well.
Yeah.
Something that I did set up that I am doing right now is she's heroic intervening into there, because that's why I pulled out. So she's going to try fight you again. Ha Super show stealer. I love it. She's great. What? You're going to surround me? What is this madness? What is this madness? I love it. Okay, next.
And then send the boss in.
What? Trajan's going to come fight? Get out of here.
See how
Trajan, are you ready to fight Mr. Homunculus?
I mean, this should not be a fair fight, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I'm toughness 4, so be careful.
Okay, I'm shrink 10.
Oh, well, No, that's fine. Be that way.
Give me 2s.
1. Okay. Oh, very nice. Is they D3 damage as well?
Minus 3d3, yeah.
Okay, so 6 up the all hit. I mean, 6 up invulnerable saves. He takes 4 D3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 wounds remaining. Will he? Which is funny because he'll be able to trap me, which is hilarious. Okay, will he stop you from killing him? Yes, barely.
Okay, no, throw that Misericordia then.
Oh, you got a Misericordia?
Always with the Misericordia.
Nice.
I'm going to double check it now that you say that, but I'm...
Yeah, well, it sounds like he should have a Misericordia.
Yes.
Considering he's like Trajan, the like big honcho head papa.
Right, you didn't forget the knife at home.
Of course. He definitely didn't.
2s.
Yep.
And then this should be 3s.
Cool. 1 more. 6 up. 5 up. Nope, you kill him. But he is a master homunculus. Bloop. So he will be coming back to life on a 2+. At the end of the phase, I'm going to attack with the witches first because they can always strike first. Why? Because if they kill you, they can pile in, they can consolidate into the objective and contest it / take it from you, which I think would be the smart play for mission points. Of course, thematically, I'd attack with her first because I want to, because she's awesome that way. Are you going to use any stratagems on yourself there?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so 5 attacks from a power sword, hitting on 2s now, and wounding on 5s, rerolling once. So thank you, my lord, lady. So I'm not used to doing it to my lady. Cool. 2 invulnerable saves from the power sword. 1. The feel not buying.
Come on! Nope.
Got him. Unless you wanted to spend his once per game reroll on that.
I might as well.
Well, that 4 then would have been the reroll.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
true.
so he's fine. Because you have your once per turn.
It took me a second to figure it out, but yes.
Yeah. The Hydra Gauntlet, all hits. This one is strength 5, so needing 5s to wound with reroll 1s. Thank you, my lady. 1 at -2. Okay, the beard is strong with this one. And then the Hydra Gauntlet, all hit, needing 6s for this. Nope. Okay. Oh, no, reroll once. Nope, nothing. And then I have 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, so many. 4, 5. So many attacks. Leave a like down below because witches have so many attacks now that it makes them kind of crazy. Like they actually might kill something nowadays in close combat, which is awesome. These need 6s with rerolling once, so that's 2 so far with a couple of rerolls. No, 2 invulnerable saves though, which is cool. I like invulnerable saves. Okay, that'll be a big one.
Here we go. Come on.
Unless you want to mind shackle the reroll.
Nope.
Nope. No, it doesn't want to use it.
He's gonna stand on his own.
Is he? No, he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for the mind shackle and even in death.
Attack in death.
Yes.
Are you gonna attack?
Yes, the succubus.
The super succubus of mortal wounds of doom?
Yeah. I really don't want her hanging out anymore. I've had enough of this. Let's see if I can get her. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah, re-rolling. And then wounding on 2s as well, because you're strength 6. Really cool. Oh, 3. Okay, 3 4-up invuls. She takes 2d3. You might kill her. Wait. No. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll 1. Okay. This is worth it for me. So 4-up. No, she will. I go down to 3 command points. Oh, 4 wounds. So she is alive with 1 wound remaining.
One
you do.
Yes.
This is the big one. This is the big bucks.
Wound.
Okay, 4-up. Will she survive? The show stealer? Yes! She lives with 1 wound remaining. Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was a well-placed fight in death. That could have taken some of the steam out of my end game. That's definitely a good use. But they fought, so now they're gonna basically pile in. Get a couple of bodies on here. I think that's 3 there. So I'll get at least 3 models on there just to contest that. And move on to your first pick.
Yes, which will be the wights.
Yeah, that makes sense. And now, of course, they're out of combat, so I can't activate them, even if she heroically intervenes. So she can't consolidate like her crazy consolidations. And they are within Trajan range?
They are.
Okay, perfect. Here's a pan shot. Dun, 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 dun. Pan shot all the way to the rolling.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Should we hit on 2?
Yep.
Oh, geez. Okay, well,
Good thing that
that's
Trajan's
why the
survived.
losses are in. Oh, it's only 3. It's not as bad as I thought.
It's not bad. And now the homunculus is definitely not there right now. So
He's just laying in wait.
zero wounding on 4s. For sure. Oh my gosh.
I don't know why they're so upset. Oh, reroll the ones?
That's so... How many is that?
I don't know, like 10?
10? Oh my goodness. 10 of them. I got 10 6-up invul saves. Okay, little guys. Technically I have to do these. I've got 2 wounds on him. So technically I have to do one at a time here. Because I've got one guy that could like survive a couple of wounds here. Alright, so that's 10 dice. 6-up invul. No. How much damage does it do? 1. So I'm going to feel no pain it. No. So he takes 1, but he's going to soak up the second one. Okay. How much damage does that do? 3. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. So that's the second one. So that'd be 8 left. 3 damage. Feel no pains? No, he does. Does he explode? No. And now the rest will just be on the 1. So it's 8 into the second one. 0 passes.
He'll be fine.
Oh!
Tis but a scratch.
It is. I just need to pass all of these feel no pains, which will be good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 feel no pains. I'm going to roll all of these. No, it's dead. And does she explode? No. You killed him. Why? Why would you be so cruel?
Somewhat of a bully.
Oh my goodness. Those blacks were like, we don't need to charge to do damage. Watch this. They're dead. So he couldn't move, he wasn't able to move the 1 3 inches in, so I will be holding that objective, which does mean I stop you from scoring domination.
Yes.
Which is a big deal at this part of the game. And we'll see if Mr. Ooga Booga stands back up.
I believe in him.
Does he stand back up? Yes.
Yes, I can kill him
With
again.
D3 mortal wounds? With D3 wounds, he has 1 wound remaining. Whoop. Closest as possible to where he was, outside of an inch of everybody. Which means he's just going to get heroic.
Well,
no, actually, I could move. I could move, so that's not terrible. I could move. I do have to Ooga Booga something again. Ooga Booga! And and that's it. We move on to turn number 4. Now I have a 5-up invulnerable save on all my units, which would have helped the Kronos quite nicely. And I do get 15 again, because I do hold more than you this turn. What a bloodbath. The Dark Eldar definitely lose a lot, but their speed and being able to tie stuff up has been useful this game. Okay, moving into the next turn. You do get grind them down, and you also got your priority objective.
I do.
Okay, during the movement phase, the bikes are going to basically move 10 inches to basically go over him, and then 8 inches back, because they can move 18. I am going to use Eviscerating Flyby on the Aquilon, because the jet bikes want to upstage the Helions that didn't kill an Aquilon. So 9 Reaver jet bikes. Can they do what the Helions didn't? On 4 pluses, spending 2 command points. Hiya! 4, 5 mortal wounds. They do. Oh, the Helions are never gonna hear the end of this. They're gonna rub it in. We totally did what you couldn't. Okay, so that's over there. He moved over this way. At the end of the movement phase, he is gonna Ooga Booga your Custodian Guard. Okay. Even though you're all OBSEC here anyway.
Everything is, yeah.
Ah, boo! Well, that's pointless then. I'm still going to Ooga Booga them for fun's sake. I need to beat a 7 on 3 dice. Yeah, they scared the OBSEC out of you. Ooga Booga Booga. It doesn't actually matter in this case, but that's funny. And then over here, Raider with a whole bunch of guns moved up. Witches moved up. Succubus and Archon Skari moved up. While the 2 units of Mandrakes have just got themselves in range to shoot at that unit of Custodians. So with that, I'm just going to start with them shooting. Little unit Mandrakes on that unit over there. Needing 3 hits. 2 misses this time. Nice. Needing 5s and 6s do mortals in addition. That's 2 mortal wounds and 4 saves at -1, which is still a 2-up because you're amazing. Because of the Storm Shields. I love that new Storm Shield rule.
I'm hoping they retain that.
That'd be really cool. Oh no! Those mandrakes just went to town on that unit. Holy moly. And then the second unit of mandrakes over there, right on the edge, are going to try and... Ooh, 10 hits?
Oh no.
Oh no! Where are my beards? Here come the beards! I don't have beards, but... Oh, just one. But 3 saves on top of the mortal wound.
It shouldn't be a problem.
No, shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, they're fine. He takes a wound. It kind of offsets the fact that you failed a few, but that was good job, Mandrakes. They're just, that's what they do. They bully little units in the back like that. It's kind of fun. Okay, so let's do some other shooting. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Raider. It's going to shoot into... Actually, no, you've got 3 damage left on that guy. Yes. The entire unit of... Actually, Archon Skari is going to shoot his pistol. So, pistol, hits, wounds. 1 invulnerable save from Archon Skari's pistol. That's an invul save. You were fine. Then the little pistol from that witch that survived everything. She hit... Oh, no, she does not hit because you're -1 to be hit because of the Vexilla. Then we have the unit of witches right in front. I'm going to do the blast pistol first. Does not hit either. Oh, no.
It's happening.
The grenade. 1 shot that missed as well. And then 5 little pistols. They got all excited about killing your commander. 1 armor save. No AP. There, the beard says no. The beard says no.
So excessive.
Then the Trueborn. The entire unit of Trueborn is just going to shoot into them. So we're going to start with 2 blasters first. 1 hit, 1 miss. I'm going to keep... No, I'm going to re-roll it. Might as well. It doesn't even hit. Oh, no, it does. Because they hit on 2s. 2 invulnerable saves from the blasters. 1 goes through for D3 damage. And by D3, I mean D6 damage. 6 damage. So I do kill the 1. Then I have the Dark Lance. Hitting, does. Wounding, does not. And then I have the Phantasm Grenade Launcher. 1 shot. Hits. Does not beat your leadership. And all the rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rapid fire rifles. I already used my reroll. And on 4s because of poison. So that would be 5 armor saves, no AP.
No!
2 damage.
Again.
Okay. I'm okay with that. So that's 1 down to 2 and 1 full wounds left. And then we have some other guns all the way on this side of the table. So the Reaver jet bikes are going to shoot everything into the bikes. Might as well. 2 of them are not in rapid fire range. So hitting on 2 3s because of the Misericordia. Thanks to the +1 to hit banner. I mean, +1 to hit drug. +1 to hit banner. Can you tell I'm a little tired, Josh?
You're getting there.
2 armor saves, no AP.
Lunch.
It was a big lunch. Delicious lunch. They're fine, no AP on those. 3 heat lances, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 1. Invulnerable save. He's okay. He lives. He loves it. He's like, bring it on. He's going to shoot his little pistol at the guard. 1 hit. 1 wound, because it wounds on 2s.
How'd you do that? We'll put it on one of the...
Who's going to take wounds first, buddy?
Sure. Is there AP on this?
No.
Okay, I'm just put it on a spear.
Okay.
Oh!
He takes it. Oh, they're going to start taking some hits. That's okay by me. Okay. So I have 2 command points remaining. I'm going to do some charges. First things first, the bikes are going to charge into your guardians. Okay. Hiya. 5 inches. I'm just going to stay out of heroic intervention range from Drachan and his cronies. And I've got my 3 Grav Talons that are going to make it in, and then I'll just pile in to do damage there. So I'll do the 3 Grav Talons. On 4s do mortals, but 6s do D3 mortals. Just 1 mortal.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anticlimactic there?
Yeah, it was super anticlimactic. That's fine. Then we have the Succubus into your bikes. It's 9 inches. And then we got the Witches. technically 10 inches for that Succubus because I'm actually going to make sure I have all of my OBSEC models on the objective here. I don't want to not to do it properly. And then Archon Skari will jump in as well for a 7 right over here, which I like as well. Yes, yes. Okay. The Raider's going to stay out. And I think I'm going to start with the Succubus. Why? Because she's awesome. 7 attacks with her super Shardnet and Impaler. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, no.
9 mortal wounds. That's the whole squad. Instantly gone.
Just get rid of those for you.
Oh, she's so silly. She can pile in any direction, so she's totally going to go behind the witches. The witches will pile in and kind of create this like little bubble here. And then Archon Skari will get closer sideways to save himself from the inevitable wrath of Trajan. Okay. That's, I guess you can spike those 6s with her. That's pretty crazy. And then the bikes. I can't take this objective away from you. I was really hoping to do some more mortals because that's what I got that can do damage to custodians. Okay, so that'd be 9 of them. And they do have +1 strength, so strength 5. And I'll come back with their rolls. Okay, so I get 28 attacks from 9 jet bikes. I was able to get the within 6 inches of the Succubus there with my pylons and stuff. So I get reroll 1s to wound. So hitting on 2s. Hitting on 2s, that's a good start. That's 1 miss.
Oh, jeez.
So I hit 25 times. No, 25 times. 25 times. They are +1 strength and +1 strength, so they're strength 5. And your toughness 5?
T5, yeah.
So needing 4s to wound you. Okay, that's cocked dice there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, a couple of 6s, which makes them AP 2, which is kind of awesome. Wow, lots of 6s. And then 1s to wound, re-rolled, nothing. Okay, so I'll let you kind of pick and choose however you want to do the wounds here. Because some of them are AP 1, some of them are AP
Well, we have started
3.
one at a time on the...
Yeah, and these are AP 3, so you can always put those on the... Oh, AP 2, sorry. So you can always put those on the shields if you want. So 6, 7, 8. So 8 AP... Good. 8 AP good, AP 2, and then 7, 9 AP 1. 8 AP 2, 9 AP 1. Nice. Okay, rolling tons of dice here.
Yeah, we'll start with the fellow with 1 wound. Actually, I'm going to roll these 4 at a time. We're going to put the AP 1s first onto the 2 with the spears.
Okay, because they have a...
2 goes to 3 up anyways.
Yes, but if you say save these for the 1-up save, then they have a 2-up against these and a 3-up against these. So you could potentially do something like take a 3-up on him, right? So that he's most likely going to soak it up. Anyway, it's up to you. Whatever you want.
That would be smarter. It would require a little bit more work, but maybe I will. Maybe I will then. We're going to go 1 at a time onto the spear, and then I'll...
Okay, taking a 3 or a 1? Because I roll them all together, I'm letting him pick. Normally, I'd roll them 1 at a time, and that's how it would work, but I'm not going to roll them 1 at a time, because look how many dice.
We'll take the 3 on him.
The 3? Okay, so an AP 3 on him. Okay, so he will go down. So you soaked up a 3, which means you don't have to take an impulse save against someone, basically. Okay.
All right, let me count this out and figure out how...
They're all 1 damage each, so you can make it super simple. If anything, I'd probably roll 6 2-ups, like all that stuff, so... Because they have 1-up saves, right?
Yeah.
So these you soak them up on the shields. You can soak them up. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, 6 on the shields. 1 wound goes through. You have 3 more from that patch.
3 more. Okay.
Yep. On the shields, nothing. Right. Good use of shields. And then you have 7 in total, which are imbols.
7 3-ups.
Yep. So 2. So I just killed the 1. Kabla. Perfect. So I just killed 2. Now, because he had Ooga Booga'd them, then I would be able to take this objective away. However, there are multiple objective secured models right here, so that's not going to happen. Although Ooga Booga has proven that he is actually really cool. I love it, especially on isolated objectives like that. Okay, That's it. You get to swing back at me.
Yes. What's the toughness on them?
T4.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I can just combine.
Yep. 1 sword, 1 shield, or 1 guardian's spear.
Essentially the same stats for what's happening now.
Yep. And 3s. Rerolling 1s thanks to Trajan. 5. Yes. I do have a 5-up invulnerable save though now.
Not bad.
They're all hopped up on pain right now. What?
Jeez.
What?
What are you doing?
D3 damage on 1. They were just waiting.
Just 1.
They were just waiting for the time. And the Misericordia or
yes,
2
there's 1
Misericordias?
Misericordias.
Okay.
Cocked.
Yeah. 1 hit.
Hits.
3s again. Nothing. 5-up invul. Yeah.
Done.
I take 1 damage. Oh, apparently I need to just wait till turn 4 and then charge all the Hellions and stuff.
That'll do it.
Okay. Morale test for them is -2, -3 because they're within 6 inches of that guy, so they could potentially fail.
On a 6, yeah.
No, they don't. And they would be -1 attrition tests as well because of my homunculus close by. So I will get my domination. I will get my priority target. And we move on to your turn, number 4.
With
Okay, so we're just laughing because I made a joke about the Ichor injector, and it's really funny. It's space cooties. Like, I'm gonna inject you with space cooties, and then we thought that was hilarious. Okay, so okay, so they moved up. I have killed 2 things, so he's gonna try and kill at least 1 thing, and then that guy ran away. Then that guy ran away.
He tactically repositioned.
He did.
Tactically repositioned.
Yes, that's exactly what you want me to think that he did. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Trajan's going to do some shooting into Mr. Ooga Booga.
Okay, you're making him the closest and shooting him. Okay.
Come on, do better. He did.
Nice. 3s to wound him.
No.
Yeah, well, he has a 5-up invul.
Oh,
How much? Oh, he doesn't care. Yay! Go power from Bane. I never thought I'd be so happy about turn 4 in my life. And then...
I just got the pistol shots.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because it is a pistol. That's true. And there's 1 guy that's wounded in there.
Okay.
Hits on 2s, yeah. And wound on 3s with a reroll. No, wound on 4s with a reroll, because it is... That's 1. Do you kill a bike? Oh, you do.
Got him.
You got a bike. I'm going to kill this bike. It is the charge phase.
Hey, indeed. Mr. Valorous there will declare both.
Yep. Oh, look. He rolled high enough to make both of them.
Yeah.
Rorg.
Send the banner in.
That's right.
I'm just going to declare the homunculus.
Yep. There you go. Nice. Gonna go punch me, are you?
That's the game plan.
Okay. Well, I don't have any... Oh, no, they strike first. You get to pick 1, then the Reaver jet bikes get to go. Ooh. Oh, that's such a cool rule.
That's neat.
Such a cool rule.
Let's do...
Yep.
Into, Mr. Homunculus.
Makes sense, just to try kill him. Trajan should be able to survive a bunch of bikes attacking him, considering he's a tank as well.
He's quite beefy.
Does he have like 10 wounds or 6 wounds?
No, I think he's on 7.
Is he 7 wounds? He is 1.
7 wounds, yeah.
7 wounds, eh? Look at him. I love that you put a helmet on them, though. Okay.
I like the model so much better now.
Fantastic.
Swinging into Mr. Homunculus.
Yep. Does he have a Misericordia?
He does, but having the Storm Shield, he doesn't get the bonus attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's able to swing the Misericordia, just get the AP, but not claim the bonus.
Okay, interesting. Strength 5?
Strength 5.
Okay, 4 wounds, 5 up, 5 up saves. Oh,
jeez.
And then a 5 up, feel no pain. Yes.
Oh!
Toughest Ooga Booga in the world. Ooga Booga Booga, Ooga Booga. Okay, now I get to swing.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay, let me see how many attacks I can put places. So I wasn't able to get him into the Guardians, so I am going to attack the Guardians with 7 of the jet bikes, and I will attack Trajan with 1 of the jet bikes. So 1 of the jet bikes into Trajan, hitting on 2s, cocked, and then wounding on 5s. Yeah, nothing. Cool. And then into the other guy at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a lot of attacks, so many dice rollings. If I had a chest clock, I'd be like, Okay, put it on my time. I get to roll a bunch of attack rolls now. Okay, so decent amount of hits. And now rolling to wounds. So 5s. Yeah, I'm looking for 5s here. +1. Oh no, looking for 4s. That's right, because they're +1 strength. And then re-rolling. Nope. Oh, no, that's one more. And then 1 more there, 2 more there. No, nothing. Okay, so that will be 5 at -1 and 4 at -2.
Yeah, let's start with the -2s and just get the shield going.
Okay. You might as well start with the -1s because you get a 2 up with your shield. But I guess I understand. But I mean, like, he just, so it's up to you.
How many did you have at -1?
4,
5.
5 at -1, I think,
Okay,
and then 3 or something like that.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Because he's
I keep
already...
forgetting about the +1.
Because they have a 1-up save, so he literally gets a 2-up save against all of these.
Ready?
Unless you roll, like, terrible.
Stand by, friendo.
They're fine. He's fine. See, he just soaks up. One dude stands in front of all the bikes. And then the -3s here. So invols here. And he's fine.
Okay.
He literally gives 0 Fs. Okay, Trajan, what are you going to do?
Oh, Mr. Trajan.
Okay, so how are you splitting your attacks?
Misericordia, 1 axe into the homunculus.
Ooga Booga. You call him by his name. Booga Booga.
Put respect on it. And then the rest into obviously the bikes.
Yes.
I'm contemplating put more. Let's see if the Misericordia kills him.
Okay.
I hit.
The beard says yes. The beard does not wound.
Okay. Let's hit him with the axe.
Okay. The beard says hit.
Rerolling 1s.
Yes.
Strength 10.
So you wound him. Okay, 5 up, invulnerable save. Ooga booga 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 booga. No. Oh.
Get a cramp on it?
Just for shits and giggles? Yes. I will spend a command point for this. Ooga booga booga booga. Oh, he's so close. D3 damage. 2.
2.
Okay, ooga booga. You get another roll here. Oh, you got him. Now he's really dead. The amount of work you put into this one dude.
One guy.
Awesome.
Bike snap.
Yep.
Roll. It says yes.
Yeah. Yep. So 4 of them. 5 up invuls because they're all hopped up. 3 dead guys. Oh no, 3. D3 at a time. I guess because they are D3. 1 wound, so he soaks up the second one.
And then the third.
Yep. 2. So you kill 2 bikes. So I will do this, and I will do this. Whoop. Okay. But they are fearless on turn 5. So they're not fearless yet. You killed 3?
Correct, yeah.
No, last turn you killed 1, didn't you? Yeah, last turn you killed 1. So here you killed 2, so they can't fail.
I still get the swing, I think, with the rest.
Oh, that's...
Did I not swing with them?
You have not swung with them. Sorry. Yes, you have more attacks.
Oh, pile on.
Did you swing with me with them last turn?
I swung with them last
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, you killed 1, right?
Yeah, you spiked the
okay.
dice on that.
Yeah, okay.
So the assorted weapons, they're all going to hit.
Yep.
You're looking for 3.
Oh, that's right. I rolled like 55s or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that. No. Oh, yeah, because this is your turn. That was my turn. Yeah.
Yep.
So 5 of them again?
5 of them again.
Are they going to be hopped up on pain?
Not again.
Are they hopped up on pain? 2 of them are. So 3 go through. First one. 3 damage, kills 1. 2 damage, kills 1. 1 damage. So 2. And then 1 more takes a wound.
1 little Misericordia.
Aww.
From the
Wait,
fellow
where am
with the
I?
spear.
Okay, there's that. Okay, this guy. So, did you say 1 more?
2
more and takes a wound. Yeah. Misericordia now. Hits. Wounds. 5 up. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that 5 up invul is awesome. So good. Okay, I do owe you morale because I lost 4. They lose you 8. They fail. They don't. The sergeant runs away. And then 2s. 1 more runs away. Holy moly. That was, man, you survived because of the 5-ups, but other than that. Okay, so you do get 2 points. I mean, sorry, you don't get your domination, but I believe you killed... I killed 2, you killed 1.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because this guy just
Unstoppable.
tanked everything. I did spend a command point going into the last turn. I'll max out my primaries, and let's see what we can do with this over here. Okay, so here we are after movement. The Raider moved up to get in range. The Hecatrix got out and just moved to shoot that guy with their pistol if needed. They advanced 1 inch, so they're going to shoot him. The other unit Madrix just moved behind the terrain. Succubus advanced 1 inch. She's going to try and spike those 6s on Trajan again, which is a great feeling. And I did spend 2 command points to both fall back and shoot and charge with those Reaver jet bikes to get the most out of their grav talons, at least while I can. So with that, let's dive into the shooting. I'm going to start with Archon Skari, just shooting into the Custodian Guard. 1 hit. No, sorry, that's a miss, right? So he re-rolls hits. That is a hit. And he toughness 5, re-roll wounds. 1 invulnerable save.
Coming up. We'll put it on the 4-up.
Yep. On the staff.
I'm gonna put it on the staff. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
The beard says no. The witches are going to shoot them. So blast pistol. Now the staff. Oh, she missed. Oh no. The grenade. 1 shot. Hits. Nothing. And then 5 little pistols. Ooh. Needing 4s. Just 2 armor saves on the staff guy.
Takes a wound.
1 wound taken. I'm going to do the mandrakes now. The mandrakes that advance. So they're -1 to hit with their weapons. So they need 4s to hit your lone guard. Okay.
Woo!
And on 6s, they do mortals. So looking for 5s and 6s. Oh, 1 mortal. But I do 2 saves. 2 saves and 1 mortal. Oh, it is only -1, so it doesn't matter. He's alive with 1 wound. So the Hecatrix is going to shoot her Phantasm grenade launcher at you. And it does 2 shots. Does it hit? No. Okay, fire. You want to be that way? Fine. Okay, so we're going to do the 2 heat lances into the Guardians. Might as well. 2 heat lances. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Ooh.
AP4. Yep.
Pass.
He loves it.
Doesn't care. Just obnoxious.
I love it. Okay, fine. Okay, fair enough. The Dark Lance is going to shoot at them. Does not hit, but it gets 1 free reroll because it's Blackheart. Hit. Does not wound. And then the entire unit of Cablite Warriors is going to shoot all of the regular piddly shots into the Custodian. Do you mind measuring 12 for me for there? I think he might be within 12 of the little tippity-tip of the tippity-tip.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. So that's 14 shots from the rifles and the Phantasm grenade launcher, and then everything else into here. So 14 shots from the rifles. I didn't spend my to-hit roll, but I'm going to save that for one of the heavy weapons. And wounding on 4s. So that would be 5 armor saves, no AP. Just a bunch of dice, forcing you to roll them. Oh, so good.
There we go.
Who loves 2-up armor saves? Who does? Who loves? Okay, then over here Phantasm grenade launcher to him. So how many shots? 1 shot. Does it hit? Yes, it does. Do I beat your leadership of 8? Come on. Scared. Yes, 1 mortal.
No!
Yes.
That's enough. That does it.
Boo. Time to go away. Okay, and then the dark 2 blasters into them. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Oh, jeez. He's 1 at a time.
Yep. No, he's good. He's good. Dark Lance into him. Hits. Does not wound. I think that's all I got to shoot. Okay, so let's do some charges.
I'm thinking if I just want to throw the
Oh, right.
Tanglefoot and just deny
Tanglefoot.
you the...
Which one will you choose? Which one will you choose?
You know what? I'm going to save it for a reroll.
Okay, makes sense. She's going to try charge Trajan.
Yep.
Just Trajan. Just going to try get in. She rolls an 11 because she gets +1. She's just going to go right here. Hopefully stay out of 3 of that dude. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then 1 inch means she could actually be like there. Perfect. Okay, so she's just not going to be heroic there. Archon Skari is going to go into these guys. Yep. Yeah.
All day.
No. Cool. The bikes. Where do I want the bikes to go? The guard. They're just going to go into the guards. Why am I overthinking this? They're going to go 10. They're actually going to go over this way, like this. And then I'm going to roll their grab talons. Ooh!
Tragic.
D3 plus 1 mortal wounds. Ooh. 3 mortal wounds. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That extra D3 on a 6 to hit with the craft talents is so good. Okay, and they're going to charge in to the lone guy as well. Might as well.
What's with the dice roll? Charges are like my save.
They're just so excited. I know, right? They're just so excited to like participate right now. They're just like, yay! Let's get them! Okay. Archon Skari, come on, settle down now. Simmer down now. Simmer da. Nah, that's a SNL reference. If anybody gets it, leave me a comment down below. Simmer da. Nah, simmer dana. Okay, let's do super succubus of absolute death and destruction that has been on a tirading... Look, literally, look at this. She started here. She went there. She's come all the way to here and all the way to... look at how much space she's taken up. Just mathematically speaking, absolutely bonkers. Okay, you ready?
Do it.
How many 6s will she roll, Josh?
I'll give you 2.
2? Make it 4! No, 3.
Oh, jeez.
9 mortal wounds.
That kills the Valorous.
Oh my god. That's so silly. Okay, she's just gonna go whoop. That way. Because she can. And I guess you can't interrupt. So Archon Skari will go. Because if he rolls a 1, he might kill himself, which will be hilarious. I think that would be very cinematic, don't you, Josh?
That would be interesting.
Okay, 2s, rerolling. Mm-hmm. And 5s, I need that roll to wound, though. And reroll, because he hates everything! 3 invulnerable saves do 3 damage a pop.
Oh, if I fail 1.
Yes, but you do have if you want to try keep him alive,
you want for fun.
you do have 1 reroll left.
No,
that doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. He's like, no, I'm dead.
No,
Stop trying to keep me alive. And then I will just move them in here.
There you go.
And they'll just move up there. They'll move up there 6 inches. And you know what? They'll touch her. They'll contact your dude. They'll contact him.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, fight me.
I think you roll me a d6 first.
At the end of the fight phase.
Oh, the end of the fight
Well, wait. That'll be the last thing that happens. And then maybe Archon Skari will have killed himself.
I just need to know. I think that was my wound over there.
That was, yeah.
Okay. Oh! Okay, he hits 3 times.
Yep. 1.
1 wound hit.
She's fine. Okay. Does Archon Skari kill himself? No, he does not. Yes, he holds the Jin Blade in check. Okay, I believe we can call it there, buddy.
I think, yeah. We can There's nothing I can do about this.
Oh, man, she went bonkers crazy with precision blows and a toxined shardnet and impaler. She's by far my MVP, especially in this matchup when you have imagine if that was Deathwing Terminators, killing 3 Deathwing Terminators, just stabbing 3 of them and then just running away. Because there's no -1 damage because it's literally just mortal wounds.
Wow.
Anyway, thanks for the game, sir.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll come back with a post-action report. Okay, Josh, thank you so much for having me and for letting me film here in the epic mecca that is Miniwargaming.
Welcome to come whenever you would like, sir.
I love it. Okay, so tell me, what was it? Because I feel like around that turn 2, there was a fine balance. Turn 2, turn 3, I was starting to pull ahead on this side, which really put a lot of pressure. And
yes.
And then what happened was when that shield captain went down, because of all those mortal wounds where you just got nuked, just absolutely nuked, I feel like that really turned the scales of the game itself.
That definitely changed the tone of everything. Because with him, especially if he could have gotten free when he had 1 wound left, would have been, I think, kind of a pain for you, because he would have ended up heading towards your deployment zone and pulled things out of position at least for another turn. Given the rest of the army the little bit of breathing space, I have no illusions that he would have lived after that turn or anything like that. But I needed 1 turn of reprieve to kind of marshal the forces and get everybody onto objectives where I need them.
I will say though, it feels like Dark Eldar, an army that can put I did not let off the gas this entire game.
Yeah,
I was just constantly on over here, and I just kept on putting pressure, and you kind of had to play within that pressure, trying to you had to almost do 2 things. 1 turn, try and stop me, right, and then kind of flip the script.
Right, I never had the turn where I could really kind of, like you say, flip the script and get super aggressive and offensive. Like with the bikes, I think both the bikes units, I don't know if I made any charges with the bikes at all ever.
No, because I charged you both times, right? Because of the speed, right? The advanced charge and just being able to get in there means I was able to really get the bikes. I personally feel like this unit of bikes probably would have been really good having it as a secondary
Probably holding
line.
Back a little bit. I was hoping to pull a little bit up that way, and the mortal wounds. I wasn't ready for the Succubus and the amount of mortal wounds. I understood what it did, but I didn't really understand what it did.
I've only been talking about it for 3 days while I'm here, and they're like, oh yeah, everybody nods along.
It's great.
Now you get to see what I'm talking about.
Super cool.
I love it.
Hoping that the bikes would have held for a little bit longer there. Because honestly, it's your speed. It was tough because I'm usually trying to pull you out of position a little bit, and just couldn't. Like I said, I couldn't get any breathing room on it.
Yeah, the fact that I had the Kronos here, the Kronos advanced, made an 11-inch charge, then moved here, charged these bikes to hold them in place. Sure. Then we saw how the Witch Nets were able to hold bikes in combat now.
Yes.
That is so strong. And then the Mandrakes, they literally just got me scramblers and then harassed your backfield and made it so that eventually I was able to take your back home objective, which is just, that's what they do. Mandrakes are just really annoying. Yep. And then the combat characters, the Succubus and Archon Skari with the Hatred Eternal Jin Blade and fighting once per game. That's pretty spicy, I'm not going to lie.
That was fantastic. And I feel like I'm happy with how much the captain soaked up to finally kill him.
Well, literally all of my killy stuff was in a bubble around him, and it took 2.
He almost got Skari on the way out, and he almost got the Succubus too.
That was so close. I know, when you roll that 1 damage less than you needed. Yes. She dies, then Trajan lives. It's crazy. I was literally 1 dice roll 3 turns ago, and then Trajan doesn't get stabbed by a super lotus toxin. Awesome. Well, Josh, thanks a lot for having me. This was really fun. Make sure that you click the like down below, subscribe if you like the content and want to support what I do, and make sure you check out Miniwargaming, of course, with all the cool stuff that they do. Yeah, they are one of the most awesome content creating studios on the planet, and they're really close to home. So support your local content creators and your content creators. I've been Skari, your grateful host. This has been Josh, the Beard of Doom, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Toodaloo!
Toodaloo! Booga booga booga!
Haunt my nightmares.